Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. I see one person, but you're not typing, you're just watching. Look like it's gonna rain. Two people. You're not typing, you're just watching. Hello? Well, say something. Say something. Don't be shy. Can't be too early for you because you clicked on to my live. Well, hit the thumbs up button then since you can't talk. Tink Muffin, mommy love you. What? 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 And you fussing at me because I got you outside? Huh? What? What's the matter? You want to come in? You want to come in? Huh? Oh, Lord. Just wait a minute, Tink. What? Hey, Gail. How you doing? Good morning. Glad to see you this morning. Oh, Lord. Who else in here? 6 people, but only one speaking is Gail. Come on now. Don't be shy. That's good, Gail. I'm glad to hear that. What's up, so evil? Tink. What? Tink fussing at me, y'all, because he want to come in the house. You can see me. You fine. You fine, Tink. You fine. Is you fussing at me? You really fussing at me right now? Huh? What? Oh, you raising hell. What's up, so evil?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to say good morning. Well, shoot, we're not gonna spill the tea until we get a room full of people. But hold on, real quick, we not going to spill.
I'm over here getting cussed out.
By who?
Tink.
Yeah, because Tink don't want you to spill the shit. We got some shit. We need everybody to come in the chat. Come. We got
share this video.
We got some news. Come. Y'all got to hit that like button because we got to get some good likes for this one. This is some tea. Some real tea. Y'all better come on. Y'all better tell a friend to run on over here quickly because when I say it, you're going to be like, what? What?
No. Oh, Lord Jesus. Got 10 people. Y'all smash that thumbs up.
People trying it. Oh, my God. We need you. Hit that like.
Right.
Hit that like.
Check and see what's going on with the likes.
Hit that like button, y'all. Ooh.
How the hell do I got 164 notifications from Facebook? Unread messages. Damn.
Good morning, Gail. How are you, baby?
Been a minute since I've been on.
Where is everybody? Okay.
She probably still asleep, I guess. I don't know what's going on.
This is early for you.
Going to work or something. I don't know what's going on.
Sure, this is
Got
early
14
for
people.
us. That's why it's hot
Yeah,
tea.
they ain't used to this because I ain't went live early like this in a long time. Remember when I used to go live at work?
This is hot, funky tea.
Let's see here, 15 people. Okay, let me check these lights. Let's see. She said, "I'm lovely, so evil."
That's good. I'm so glad to hear that.
7 likes and 15 people. 9 likes. Okay. All right. We getting up there slowly but surely.
Yeah, because I'm not letting this tea slide with no low number. No, it's too good for a low number. Too good for a low number.
Damien must be asleep. Margaret must be still asleep. Let's see. I didn't know that Dee's Corner went live yesterday on her channel.
No, she didn't tell nobody.
Ooh, Gail said, I'm excited to hear the tea.
Yeah, it's some juice, Gail. It's some juice.
Let's see here. Dang. Okay.
Good. I'm sending everybody a message. I'm sending out the bat signal.
Oh yeah, the bat signal. Oh, I didn't know that CJ reacted to baby mama number 2's
Trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He reacted to the trash. She's trash. She was really trying to.
Hey B Dubs, good morning.
Good morning, B Dubs. Hey boo. What you doing? That's my homie right there. See somebody trying to jump the line to get the tea. Hold on.
Okay. On the hotline. Let's see. Guess I'm gonna have to go and watch that. The Raw University. If you guys haven't subscribed, please do so. Wait a minute. They do get the chip. Hallie got a chip too. What the heck? DDG reacts to Hallie, I'm sorry, filing a police report. What? I can't believe. Hey, Lisa, good morning. I just can't believe it. You guys was talking about that last night. By the way, if you go try to find the videos from yesterday, I did have them take them down. That one, the speaking on Diddy or whatever, because of that idiot. You know what I mean? I could have cut it out, but I didn't find out till afterwards how to cut it out after I had already deleted the live. So yeah, if you go looking for that one yesterday, you can't find it. But it's okay. That's okay. Man, I know DDG didn't that's not his demeanor. That's not his demeanor. Hold on. Yo, that's crazy. Hold on, let me see here. Can I share this? Share this. And shout out to the Voice for the People Reacts. I like her. Share. Hold on, we're gonna look at this here right fast. What's up, Rowie? How you been? It's been a minute. Yes, it's been a long time. I'm glad to see you. How's everything been? Oh, let me see. I hope the voice for the people reacts don't get me for this, but I need to see what's going on. That's good, Roy. Hold on. Okay, let me go to my Instagram. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. We got to see this. Y'all was telling me about this yesterday, but I hadn't seen it until just now. So, okay. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Okay, go back to StreamYard. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah. Again, shout out to the Voice for the People Reacts. If you haven't subscribed to her, please do so. She's another T-Page person. Haven't seen her in a while, but yeah. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on.
Halle Bailey filed a police report. Allegedly, she's claiming that DDG put hands on her, and now she wants a court order protection from the father of her child. Now, in the police report, Halle said that she broke up with DDG back in October, and since then, they have been having issues when it comes to child visitation. And she has been trying to have conversations with him about it. And back in January, she tried to have a conversation with him, and things got physical. DDG came to her house to pick up Halo, and while Halle was putting Halo in the car, DDG was getting frustrated, and he was ready to go, and he really didn't want to have a conversation with her, but she was trying to talk to him about child visitation. He got so mad and screamed, "Get out my car, B!" And Halle got nervous because Halo started crying, so she didn't want to leave the car because Halo was crying. So DDG was trying to force her to get out the car. The report says that's when they allegedly started wrestling, with DDG pulling her hair, slamming her face on his steering wheel, and chipping her tooth. Halle said she was in pain and crying. Although that stopped the fighting, she was still worried about Halo, so she remained in the car for the ride over to DDG's house, where she told his family what happened in the car. Now, once DDG family told her they'll take care of the baby, she left. She had bruises on her arm. She had a chipped tooth. She was in pain. She did attach the pictures to her restraining order. And also in the police report, she said allegedly that DDG creeped her out back in March when he showed up at her home and entered without permission and went to her bedroom and texted a picture of Halle's empty bed to her, along with the text message, "Now I know what you've been on, LOL." Halle says she interpreted the text as DDG accusing her of having sex with other people. 4 days later, she claimed he really exploded when he came back to her house. Halle told him that she and the baby were sick and she didn't want Halo to leave home, and she claimed that's when he got verbally abusive and smashed her Ring camera and ran away with Halle's phone. As he drove off, she claimed that DDG threw the phone out the window and yelled to her, "Go get it, B." The incident prompted Halle to go file a police report, and she says she also has a Ring footage to back up her side of the story. Now, this all happened when DDG went live that time, and he was saying how Halle wasn't allowing him to see his son, and he wanted to see his son. Well, she's saying that's the day when he threw her phone and got verbally abusive. But for Halle, the final straw came just last weekend when she said that she was vacationing with Halo and her sister in St. Lucia, and she said that DDG texted her a link to social media post claiming that she was on the island with singer Brent Fires. Halle replied, "Not with any man out here, I wouldn't do that. I have Halo. Please let me enjoy my Mother's Day in peace. I hope you're okay and feel better soon." Well, the judge did grant Halle a restraining order requesting DDG to stay 100 yards away, and the judge also gave her permission to take their son to Italy, where she'll be filming a movie for 2 months. DDG also has to stop posting and streaming about her and the child. Halle claims that DDG has been whipping his fans into a frenzy by trashing her when he live streams. Y'all leave your comments down below. We definitely gonna get into this conversation tomorrow because, yeah.
Why are they saying GGTMZ?
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh my God. I can't believe this. I really can't believe this. I really can't believe this. I respect DDG. He's appears to be a nice guy. I enjoy listening to his music. I've been following him since he was before he moved to California. As you guys know, him and CJ were recently together at the what's his name? What's the big YouTuber's name? Dang it. Oh, too early in the morning for this. What is his name? What is that big guy named? That rich guy? That's a YouTuber. Help me out, y'all. Help me out this morning. Dang it. I can't think of the guy's name. Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast. They were all together. CJ, DDG, and a whole lot of other YouTubers were with Mr. Beast, and I guess they were all getting along or whatever, but CJ and DDG have had their little differences in the past or whatever. I don't want to get too far into detail with that. But yeah, DDG just don't give me that type of vibe that he's abusive like that. But
he defended CJ.
Right.
He defended him and said that he's not that type of guy.
Right.
On doing the essay stuff.
So then he turns around and beats up Hallie? It's just not making no sense. But I guess when a man is pushed when it comes to his kid, his only kid, he will do anything.
We don't know.
We don't know the full details.
I had mixed opinions because
I can't see him doing that.
I don't think he did that.
You think she beat herself up? Allegedly?
No, I think that some things did go on.
Mm-hmm.
But
oh,
it didn't happen the way you know people
switch the story up a little bit.
Yeah.
Lisa said we don't know both sides.
Right.
As you know, I don't F with violence on either side, man or woman. Right. But I have watched a few things DDG had been saying over the last few months about his time with their son. Oh, see, I haven't been saying that. You know what I mean? I don't be on all over social media like that. But yeah, that's crazy. So Evil, you said
but let me tell you, it's awfully funny. Everything is happening at once. Now Brittany and his other brother Dub is going through the similar situations.
What?
Yesterday she got a GoMe fund going on right now. If anybody want to go over there and hit Brittany's GoMe fund, she said that he took her car and she doesn't have a car to get her son to school, and she's not gonna beg.
Woo-wop, yeah.
And she's not gonna beg nobody for nothing. She said if y'all want to donate $1, that's cool. She 50 cents. She said whatever. She said she's not begging nobody for their car. She doesn't want that car back because it comes with stipulations, and always this is the second time it's been taken.
Wow.
But she wants $40,000. She don't really want $40,000. You just put up there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you get, she can
40,000. Lisa says she does want 40.
No, it's you know how you put up there how much money you want, but you don't actually get it.
Yeah.
But
you have to put a certain amount that your goal. Your goal to reach. Yeah.
So she put that.
She still has the car, Lisa?
No, she doesn't have the car. She said that somebody came and got it. He stayed on stream so he could cover that basis. Mm-hmm. Just like me, I could be right here at my house and somebody come to your house, Lisa, and pick up the car. You'll see me on stream.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody is picking up your car. So he sat there on stream so he could cover himself. And like she said, the car is gone. So he's trying to say, I was right here. I was right here. I didn't take
Was
her
he
car.
showing himself?
Huh?
Was he showing himself?
Yeah, he was on just like me. You know how somebody come repo your car while you standing right there?
Well, you can have you don't report yourself, you send somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's telling everybody, I never moved. I'm right here.
You don't have to move to
Exactly. We're not slow. Stop playing that role
come
with
on,
us.
Lord Jesus. I gotta watch her yesterday again. I swear she said, come and get it.
Yeah, she told him. He sent a message. She has the text messages. This is what he didn't understand. He kept saying, we don't have a lawyer. She said it's a mediator. It's a friend of ours. He happens to be a lawyer.
Okay.
So he wrote up a proposal for us so we wouldn't have to go to court. And he said half the stuff that's been done on there, he never followed the rules. And she said, I wasn't trying to be a bitter baby mama. I'm not trying to keep you from your son. You go ahead. He said they were supposed to share the baby's birthday. He took him all the way to Florida. And then when he got to Florida, he told Woo Wop to call and say, well, you can come to Florida for my birthday with us. And she was like, no, that's cool. Go ahead. Y'all, you enjoy it, baby.
So wait a minute. Do you think he wants Brittany back?
No, he don't want Brittany back. It's just you gotta
control.
It's a Charlene attack.
Oh no.
Okay. You want to do what you want to do, but when somebody else wants to do something, you say no to everything.
Oh, okay.
And she wants to move here to the ATL.
Okay.
Because her family's down here and she got family and she's from Michigan. It's closer.
Right.
So he wants her to stay out in California because he's out there.
So he got
I don't want to see my son. She said she would pay for tickets for her son to, like Kamari,
go
to
back
fly
right
on his time. She wants to do homeschool for the baby.
Okay.
And wants to do month on, month off.
Okay.
And she'd fly him out to be out there with him for a month. And then he fly him back out to Atlanta to be with her for a month. And he's talking about, I can't go a month without seeing my son. Well, fly your ass to the ATL.
Well, he got
money.
He has more money than she does, right?
Yeah.
So what's the freaking problem? You know what I mean? Come on.
And
now.
She said it's too high for her in California. It's too high. She said I could move to Atlanta or Michigan right now and
live like a queen.
2-bedroom condo for at least $1,800. She said,
that's what I say. Live like a queen.
She said, I'm about to pay $5,000 for a 2-bedroom.
That's insane for a single mom that, you know, her. I don't know if she works or not.
She set it up to go to court so that she could do it.
Wait a minute. Lisa said he said go ahead and move, but Woo Wop is not.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So she's doing the CJ. She's going to court.
That's just what I just said. To the courts we go. Oh man, what is wrong with these young couples?
But see, she was trying to do it the right way.
Right.
She even told him he don't even have to pay child support.
Really?
She said, you didn't have to give me no child support. I just let us go.
Oh boy. She says she's paying $4,300.
Yeah,
4,300 for a 2-bedroom condo. Oh Lord.
She said that when
that is crazy.
She said when July hit, they were going to raise her rent up to $5,000.
Baby, that's a whole house here in Michigan. A whole nice house for $4,300.
Yeah, she can get a brand new house. She can get a brand new first-time homeowners here, and her rent would not even be $1,200.
Right. Oh, but I'm saying if she wanted to go the rent way, which a lot of young people do.
But see, she said she do get her a house because it'd be cheaper here.
Yeah, yeah.
But she said if she's got to stay in California, she's gonna move the furthest away, 6 or 7 hours away in California to the cheapest spots.
Okay.
She said so. Either way it goes,
I wouldn't even want to be there in Cali. If that's not
look,
where I'm
come on.
really from and I don't want to be there, I'm not going to be there.
But either way it goes, if she moves 6 hours away, you're still going to have to drive 6 hours
6 hours
to get him
back and
and
forth.
6 hours to come
That's
to
right.
bring him
12
home.
hours.
He's
12
gonna have to
hours on the
fly
road.
regardless.
Oh, God.
But she said she's gonna if she gotta stay, she's moving far, 6 or 7 hours away in Cali.
Girl. So are Hallie and her friends, do they get along? You know?
Yeah.
Okay. She will foot the airfare for WAP to Daddy in LA, and Dub pay the airfare to ATL every 4 weeks. Oh.
But they're gonna, if she has to stay in Cali, he gonna have to pay the airfare anyway, because she gonna enforce that now.
Yeah, since he want to be a butt about it. You know what I mean?
So and to make it so bad, Mr. Dub, if you're listening, if you want to get ahead of this, you better call Mr. CJ So Cool. Because Mr. CJ So Cool will tell you how to get that child support down.
Hey, Jamie.
If you're trying to stick it to her for being a butt to you too.
Wait a minute. Jamie say, sounds like both brothers got issues.
They do. But I'm gonna tell you like this. You have to know that
also CS. What's CS?
Child services.
Oh, okay.
But I also you only go by one thing, your name. You don't have everything. See, CJ So Cool is an ENT.
Mm-hmm.
His CJ So Cool ENT pays Cordero Brady.
Right.
So you better switch that shit where Dub pays Daryl. Because if you don't have it like that and you got one entity, you're screwed.
Wait a minute. Hey, Harpo. I thought CJ So Cool. Huh? I thought of CJ So Cool when I saw this story. Oh.
Everybody, I'm telling you right now, it's like it's a downfall for I don't even want to say Brittany's a bitter baby mama, because she's not. She's been so cool about all this, but Brittany is Nike PRP. She has every receipt. She was pulling out receipts. He said he ain't talked to her since November the 24th. You seen that, Lisa? But she has a receipt where conversations were in January.
Hold it down, so if I'll be right back. Wait a minute. She said, Harpo said, I believe Haley is lying.
You know what, Harpo? I'm not even gonna say she is or she ain't, but I don't believe that man that grew up in a house with a mother and a father, and well, he didn't grow up with a mother and father. I'm gonna take that back. A mother that is so on them. He loves his mother so much that I don't think he would touch somebody else's mother. But if she got footage, play the beautiful bean footage, my darling. Just like just like Dub. He said he had videos of Brittany fighting his mother. Brittany said she never fought his mother, that his mother was holding her back from whooping his girlfriend. So Dub, as I say this to Hallie, play that beautiful bean footage that you have. Show the proof. Brittany's showing all proof right now. If you are truly like what you say, show that beautiful bean footage.
Roll that beautiful
If you can't show that footage, leave it alone. Stop playing on everybody's top.
I just, oh Lord. Hold on, let's see what this other content creators have to say about this. 1 second.
All his friends is going in.
Let's see. Why are they saying GGTMZ? All right, looking at her story now. What? Oh, fuck.
Oh, see? There
Fuck
it
all
is.
that. Fuck all that. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
Fuck all that, bro. Fuck all that.
But that can't even be real.
But-
That's the thing.
But don't
That's
even.
what I said.
You remember we talked about last night?
If,
Fuck all that.
Jamie,
Let me say.
if there's
no, I'm saying, but I don't know.
people saying the
what-
same
Yo,
thing. It gets
Stop these fake
there it is.
allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human
That's not
being.
even- but I don't.
But hey,
understand.
bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like I gotta be
Just don't do it, bro.
Like, I gotta
Just
be.
don't do it, bro. Come here.
You
Come
get
here.
ready to make me.
Fuck all that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false shit to ruin this stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father, and we're gonna respect him. We're gonna love him. WDDG, and fuck anyone who got anything to say. Yeah, DD is not gonna come on the stream. He's just gotta go handle what he's gotta handle. So all love to my brother. We will figure something out.
How much should good car insurance cost you a month?
So he
$80,
allegedly
$120.
allegedly
Nope.
hands on Ruby Rose too. Oh Lord. Hold on. What? Damn.
I'm Googling right now.
What the? Come on now.
Oh, yes.
Hold on, right? I'll be right back.
There's a video on YouTube. I need you to pull it up, Michelle.
Send it to me. Send it to me.
Hold on. I just sent it to you. Ooh wee. Yeah. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie, for that.
Yeah.
No, we're great. Harpo, we're great to play it. We're great to play it so you can see it.
Let's see here.
Everybody hit them likes. What's the likes up to?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me add this to this. Damn. Okay. That's crazy. Okay. Shout out to how you pronounce her name? Melanin Monroe.
Yep.
Melanin Monroe. Well, shout out to her.
Okay, so
Story.
Michelle, so you want, you got to do a reaction to it. You play it for so long, stop it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go.
Good YouTube. It's your girl, Melanin Monroe. Another day, more YouTube drama. As you can tell by the title of this video is about DDG and Ruby Rose allegedly Now, this is all alleged. Photos and screenshots have been leaked on Twitter that DDG put his hands on Ruby Rose, and this all allegedly happened back in February, and I have the receipts, so I'm just gonna wait for a few of y'all to tune in.
Well, you know what they say about them receipts. The receipts don't lie.
Receipts don't lie.
Damn.
So,
come on, DDG. Come on.
Now, I never knew this.
Me either.
So this was undercover to me. So for Ruby Rose to come out and say it also
and show receipts
in 2021,
and 4 years later, here we have it again. Oh God. Okay.
And she didn't even have a baby with him.
Right. I wonder, did Kennedy have any bad experiences with him?
Kennedy who?
The first baby. I mean, the first girlfriend. You don't remember Kennedy? Kennedy Simone? She's gorgeous. Man, when he first started YouTube, they got together.
We had to go back.
Yeah, I used to watch them heavy. And her, when she went solo with her own YouTube channel, I loved her. Haven't seen her in a while, but yeah, she did have a channel since Kennedy Simone. That was the name of her channel. They said she was lying also. Oh, okay.
Let's see.
And we will get into this video. So, like I said, if you're just tuning in, allegedly DDG put his hands on Ruby Rose back in February. It has been leaked all over Twitter, and it's pictures, and there's text messages, and there are hello, and there are receipts of these allegations. And so we just gonna get into it, y'all.
Yeah.
People are in the comments on Instagram saying that, okay, so it all started with this. So this message, these are messages between DDG and Ruby Rose. Somehow, some way, somebody got into their Instagram account and exposed their messages. The messages on the screen, in the gray are DDG, and the light blue are Ruby Rose, and it says, "I get you mad, but I'm telling you, Ruby, I'm not Lala.
Ooh.
I'm gonna F your whole career up.
Ooh.
Don't do it to yourself." This is February 12th. At 4:43 p.m. He said, "I got love for you. I really don't want to do you bold online. I'm telling you, it's going to be bad, Ruby. Just stop." She said, "It's already bad. You're threatening to end my career if I tell people how you hit on me.
Woo!
More things to show on my live. Thank you." He said, DDG responds and said, "LOL, if you go live, bro, just know you really lost me. Have a blast. You're going to lose all respect from me and anybody I F with or you F with. Just think before you do it is all I'm going to say." So then the conversation continued, and she went on
the same arms
and said, this is allegedly the picture of the marks of him where he put his hands on her. And she said to him, "I told you how a man did me, and you do the same stuff and make fun of me while doing it."
Hold on. He made fun of her while doing it? Bruising her up?
Okay, now we can take this in two ways. Okay, we can take it that he has a thing for grabbing women's arms, or we got a copycat going on. Somebody knows that he did, these allegations were out like this, and they copycatted it so that they could get it believable. You got two ways to look at it.
What about the tooth? The chipped tooth?
Okay, well, we got two ways to look at this, but a baby will hit you in the fucking mouth at any time of the day
That's true.
and might chip that right there. With
Oh,
a
she
bottle.
say allegedly Dub told Brittany he was going to end her also. What?
See,
Gee.
hey Jamie, whose picture is that you got up? Is that
Oprah.
Oprah's?
That's Oprah baby picture.
I was scared to say that's Oprah.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
But y'all, this is crazy.
What the hell is
But let me tell you right now, Hallie is an industry chick. Brittany is a Pontiac chick.
right?
You got a different breed right there. And Brittany is from the hood, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And her mentality is different from Hallie's.
Oh, much.
Right?
Yeah, for
And
sure.
Brittany's mentality is if she says she don't want shit from you, she don't want shit from you. She just want to go about her business.
Right.
And she keeps saying she don't want nothing from you. She want to go about her business.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you keep pushing a hood chick, you gonna get what you're not asking for.
Okay.
And that's what you just did. When you took that car from that girl, you pushed her to Pontiac. Now she's saying, we going to court. And now she wants to divvy up your income.
Jamie say, why they tell women they going to end their career instead of just going their separate ways. Facts. Hey, D.
Hey, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
But let me tell y'all, he pushed this girl to Pontiac. He should have left that girl in the Hollywood Hills where she was at being nice.
Right. Lisa say, my son head butted me so hard he knocked my front tooth right out. Oh, wow.
See, you can it can be done, and a person use it and take a picture.
Hey,
and,
D.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, D.
Hey, what's going on?
We getting up into this morning, Wednesday morning tea.
Yes, I'm out today. My son's first birthday. I said, let me chime in on this.
Happy
birthday, baby.
Thank you. Y'all, I was so teary-eyed when I got off the live last night. When 12 o'clock hit, I said, oh my gosh, I have a 1-year-old.
Oh,
happy Uno.
Thank you. Yes, he was so happy, energetic this morning. I said, oh my goodness.
Wow. Hey, Cameron said, Brittany, nothing to play with.
You know what? I was watching Brittany's video.
You was watching who video?
Brittany.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I have to listen to both sides to really feel I believe Brittany.
Mm-hmm.
She has no reason to lie.
Brittany has all the receipts. Good morning, darling. Trina.
Hey, Trina.
I have Brittany has all these receipts. Okay. I told y'all she's a PRP walking.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he ain't talked to her since November, but she got text messages from in January. Come on now.
I believe Brittany before I believe Hallie. Like, to be honest.
And you know what? I swear I feel like Hallie's doing a copycat right now.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? She don't give me that vibe. You know what I mean?
If she don't, at first I was like, okay, I understand everyone when everyone says she don't give me that vibe, but it's if you really go all the way back from when they first got together and all the gaslighting that the sisters did when she was pregnant and how she kept saying, y'all stay out of our business, blah, blah, blah. And then one minute it was this, one minute it was that. Then, because, social media going to read patterns. They're going to read in between the lines.
Yeah.
So once they really figure it out, and then it's like, oh, we already knew you was pregnant and all the above, they tried to warn Hallie. See, this is the thing. Like, just like
Yeah,
if
they did. They did.
they did, they tried to warn Hallie, just like a regular
Beyonce
person.
tried to warn her.
Exactly, and just like a regular person, you tell your cousin, girl, don't be going with him. You know, he ain't all this and that. I don't know why you trying to go that way. That's just like that. We was trying to tell her, but she told us to mind our business. And ever since then, we've been minding our business. Now, when push come to shove, now everybody's trying to, oh, we warned you, but now you want everybody to be back in your business because you're trying to tell,
What?
quote unquote, what happened.
Hold on, D. Cam say Brittany just got her degree,
Yeah, she just
and
graduated.
she doesn't need nothing from him. She also makes 10,000 a month from YouTube. What?
Yeah,
She got a lot of subscribers too.
she sure
Okay,
do.
okay. Go ahead on, Brittany. Britt.
Brittany is that go getter. Like that's one thing
Right,
I like about Brittany. She don't play about ooh if that's how you say her
right,
son's name.
right.
She don't play about them. But at the end of the day, she stands 10 toes when it comes down to who's around them, and she's just
As
very
she
discreet.
should.
And another thing, she never wanted to take that baby away from his daddy. But now, since he pushed her about this car, she said, "You're not going to see him until we go to court. Let
Dub
the judge
changed.
decide this now. You
Right,
did this."
right.
Yeah, Dub changed when them dollar signs started to rise.
Uh-huh.
Dub, when they say when money don't humble you, you
Right.
gotta be humble and stuff like that.
Right,
Dub is
Cam.
yeah, but Dub never been that type, as far as like, oh, I'm humble even though I got money. No, he got to brag. Just like sometimes Daryl do it too, but Dub does it more than
Mm-hmm.
DDG. And he seemed like now that I got this and that, it can't nobody stop me, or I'm above you type person.
Mm, mm.
Well, D, I need you to start inboxing me on Instagram
I'll
when you
be
go
at work.
live,
For real? Because I
because
just
I'm
told them
coming.
you went live and I just seen it
I
this
was,
morning.
yes, I had finally figured out, how to go live on the tube, y'all. So I'm working on it, but I was at work and I'm gonna make sure I start responding because I don't want y'all to feel like I'm being ghosted,
Did
ghosting
you
nobody.
did you do the referral link to my thing for
I,
StreamYard?
I did one time. I think I need to do it again.
Okay, I'll drop it.
But I
Yeah.
believe Hallie and Brittany, two different situations, but Hallie may not be innocent in everything.
There it
But,
is.
Yeah, she's
but
not.
let me tell you,
Uh,
if Hallie has receipts, she says she has ring camera footage of what went on
Mhm.
that day when he bruised her arm and everything, of him outside acting up and everything. She said she has the ring camera. Play that beautiful bean footage, Hallie.
Please, this is the time where you need to link it, not wait 2, 3 months down on the line.
right.
This is the time. Just like every situation, when somebody come up with an allegation, you got to post those receipts right then and there.
Yeah.
Mm,
See,
mm.
hold on. Don't wait like CJ years later and pull all that out and smack everybody in the
Right,
mouth.
right,
Right.
right.
That's how I was going with it.
Okay.
Because now what made it look like, not trying to get our subject, but that's what hurt CJ in the long run. He should have did it right then and
But
there.
when you think about it, when you in a relationship with somebody and things start going sour, you don't think you think people
Right, Trina.
won't go to that extent like baby mama number 2 did. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
who he knew her, but he didn't know her, if that makes
Right.
sense. You know what I mean? Like you can be with a person for so many years and they still don't show you that other side of them. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They keep that mask on. And when the shit finally hits the fan and they show you their true colors, you like in shock, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, damn,
Like, this is you? I
where did
didn't
this
think.
come from? You
Right.
know what I mean? You've
Yeah,
been hiding this shit all this time. You'd have had that mask on all these years.
Mm.
that's just like my friend that I be with. Her sister. We was on the phone with her yesterday, and her sister said, "I've been with my baby daddy since we were 16 years old." She said we broke up. He went his separate ways because he was a cheater, and she said now that we're grandparents, she said, and he's down and bad. He wants to keep calling her and and praising her like, I'm so sorry. I had a go-getter baby mama. You held things down and I just abused you and I didn't show you what you truly were worth. And we sitting on the phone talking to her, talking about, girl, don't fall for that shit. He homeless. He just nowhere to go. And he trying to get back in your, she said, girl, he'll never get back in my good graces. But she said, I listened to him praise me. She said, because I need that praise. That praise keeps me going and keeps me thriving and keeps me away from his punk ass. I said, well, damn, I couldn't listen to that shit. I've been hung up on him 3 or 4 times. Hold on, bitch. Hang up. I'm calling right back. Hold on, bitch.
Like, you got me messed up. Like, who you think you talking to?
Yeah, you fuck you, nigga. This
Right.
shit, I'm gonna hang up on you about 3 or 4 times. I'll call you right back. Hey, nigga, shut up. I'm gonna get you. But she is going through. She is allowing this man to call her and praise her. She said he called and said he was hungry last week.
Then you gonna be hungry.
She said, let me tell y'all what she said she did. She said she bought him some wings. I said, hold on, look. I told her, I said, you a stupid mother. She said, hold on, y'all listen to me. Y'all ain't listening. I said, oh, okay, we're gonna be quiet. She said, I bought him some wings. She said, and you know in the little box where it tells you the directions to do everything. She said, I text right there for the man to call me or woman call me as soon as they pick up the wings. She said when they called and they called me, she told them, eat the hell out them motherfucking wings and leave all bones in that box. She said, and take that box to his ass when you done eating. She said the person was like, what? She's like, enjoy your wings.
Damn.
She said, and take the empty box to that person and walk away. Don't say nothing. Just hand them the box and keep moving.
She sure did spread her little wings and kept it pushing.
I said, bitch, I never thought about some shit like that. I need to do
That was
that.
creative karma. I love
That
that.
was the best. You know what? I told her, I said, well, damn, I'm on a journey with God. I probably couldn't have done that, but
Knows
you
how
made
hard.
me. I
He
said, you
knows
made
how
me
hard.
so proud. You made me so proud.
I'm telling you, God is like, he's so disappointed in me because he knows my heart, but I just have to set people straight in a minute. Like,
Okay.
God say, shoot, he know when he gonna talk to me later, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna let people know I'm not playing. Okay. You have to, because once you let people know you're not playing, they gonna understand it. If you're gonna keep allowing that, that's when they know when they gonna push that button. And I think this is between Hallie and DDG. Like, she may, be soft, spoken and whatnot, and then he may be, hard or whatnot, but that's not a good combination. You need a balance, like Warty and DDG, for an example. You need a balance like that.
Okay, Lisa. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I done been with some so I done been with some crazy ass people over the last couple of days. Okay, because I be with my friend, right? Nigga, tell me why we pulled up to go shopping the other day, right? So we pull up out at the store, and this motherfucker she pulls up in the handicap. I said, bitch, you ain't got no handicap thing. Yeah. She was like, I just bought one. And I said, what the fuck? So I said, I need one of them.
Yeah, people do that here.
Yeah, so she put it on the window. Nigga, tell me why she didn't pull out that motherfucking walker, snapped it out, and walked to the fucking door.
I can't.
Hell no.
Like, did y'all see that video on social media where these two men was not wanting to wait in the line and they started acting like they was handicapped and something?
Oh my God.
They started walking crippled in the airport trying to get through the gates.
I couldn't take her. I said, I said, bitch, what are you on? She said, just wait till we get inside the thing. I'm gonna put it in the cart. What?
I need to pull that because I be tired walking in the parking lot.
Oh my God.
Especially with this baby. Lord, my knees be about done by the time I get in the house.
I ain't been right since, but we got to get back to Hallie. We got to get back to the Ruby. I mean,
Hold on. Damn.
But didn't they say Ruby came out with
This it.
allegations too that he did it?
this is it right here.
and stuff, and the same stuff he did, telling me no man will ever love me, I'm a whore, and all the same stuff. You haven't been telling me you love me lately and you need another girl to talk to, but I won't speak on it at all. Respect me and don't speak on me. So basically she was saying that the whole time he was putting his hands on her, he was doing to her what her ex did. He was doing to her what her ex did to her, which was put his hands on her. And once again, people are saying that they thought that he put his hands on Kennedy, and that's why Kennedy stuck around for so long, because they thought that this was going on. So once again, this is all over Twitter, you guys. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already.
Oh yeah, I need to make a video about this.
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
Let me tell you about, you know what, Kennedy, she wasn't really soft like Hallie. Kennedy was shrill too.
Trina, look at the tea room video.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because they said Hallie was beating him too. I read that today.
What? Hold on, where's my phone?
Like another Rihanna, Chris Brown.
Oh, no.
Mm.
Wait a minute.
But I need to see tea on both sides.
Huh?
Do you see it? The tea room? Hold on.
No, hold on. I moved my phone.
Oh, the tea room. Hold on.
Now I do have receipts that the mom had spoke out.
Yeah, I seen that. She said she was finally gonna speak up about this because nobody's gonna come for her boys.
Andy Shea spoke on it.
Yeah, Deshae spoke on it, and Aiden.
Oh, Aiden, yeah, I saw what Aiden, because Deshae, he gonna ride for DDG regardless. That's his boy.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold on. I found it. Is it 14 hours ago? Hold on.
Yes.
Now go shout out the tea room. Hold on.
Do y'all watch Impressive?
Uh-huh.
She posted hers too.
Okay. Hold on.
Trina said 4 minutes ago.
Oh, 4 minutes ago? Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong one then. Hold on. Cancel that. 4 minutes ago. Let's see, 14 hours ago. Okay, got it. Come on, DDG. I can't understand. What the hell?
I want to believe him though. Like I want
to least expect it. What you say? You want to believe him?
Yeah, because I used to support him so hard back in the day. Like I used to support him, but now it's just like I don't condone violence on women. Like no, I don't condone that. I fight a dude. I wish somebody would, but I just can't condone fighting men hitting women, and I can't condone women provoking men either. Like if you gonna get in a man's face, you better be ready. But at the same time, don't provoke them, and it's not right.
Right.
Because if you antagonize them to do some stuff, you just in the wrong, just like he's just in the wrong.
Right.
Like you are just in the wrong if you in this space, because I believe in personal space. Don't put your finger in my face. Don't be all in the face.
No, don't do that.
That's a sign of disrespect. That's a level of respect and disrespect.
Hold on. Can y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go.
Restraining order after she alleged that DDG attacked her multiple times. Well, DDG's friends and family are now speaking out, ready to expose Hallie. His mom goes on to post, "I don't usually comment or say anything on this internet, even with all the negativity, the lies, the hatred towards mine. However, these accusations have made me realize that I've been quiet too long."
I've already seen the TMZ post. and I'm not gonna speak on it. So, yeah.
Come on, PT, I need you to speak.
Now, Deshae is speaking out on things as well, but see, now he went into further detail, claiming that Hallie may be part of the Illuminati and that DDG has told him that Hallie has been violent with him in the
I'm
past.
speaking on it, whatever, because it's true. Man, that shit not true, bro. If that's why is she coming out right now with all this shit?
Right.
If that shit in January, why she ain't do all that shit in January?
That's what I be saying.
Why you gotta wait 6 months?
Navan is a business travel booking platform that slashes your travel costs.
Man, you gotta
With Navan, employees
6 months and all this other shit. Like, why are you taking that route? You can't prove that this nigga a bad father. You can't prove this nigga a bad father. You can't do that route. Or you can't prove that he's not trying to co-parent or doing anything. So you gotta pull this, like, this card. It's weird. It's weird. It's just weird, bro. And I don't like seeing my brother down or any of that type of shit. So I'm always gonna speak well, speak high of my brother. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird how the timing of everything is.
Right.
Personally, to me. If you want to ask me, I think Hallie's part of the Illuminati. Real shit. You ask me. If you ask me, bro, real shit. So I'm just saying all this shit, bro. Like, that's just not cool, bro.
Definitely not cool.
You gotta be
Real
literally
shit.
insane.
What you say?
You gotta be literally insane just come out and say stuff like that unless you got the receipts to back it up, like he just said.
Damn.
Like,
Whew.
And that's what I'm saying. Didi didn't sell his soul, so now they're trying to get him. I don't care, bro. I know Jay-Z gonna be on my ass after this, and Beyonce. But I don't give a fuck, bro. If the CIA niggas come to my door, then they come knocking on my fucking door. It is what it is, bro. I'm DDG squad, bro. Real shit. They coming for me. It is what it is. I don't even think none of this shit is even fucking true. This shit is what it is. This shit. Didi used to tell me, nigga, she used to smack the shit out of him on the bed. He chilling. She smacking the shit out of him.
So now Chris Sells is also speaking out on this
Lord.
whole situation with DDG and Hallie.
Bro,
Come on, Chris. What you got to say?
tell me why Holly is dating Brent Fayez, and then Holly had Halo in front of Brent Fayez.
Who?
The same one that was telling DDG don't have Halo around the house.
What?
You ain't think about that. It's called hypocrisy.
Chris.
No, not hypocrisy.
Oh, it's got hypocritical.
Chris is my spirit
Hypocrite.
animal, my friend.
And then
It's too funny.
she just accused DDG of abuse.
It's the glasses for me.
And then I think that she's trying to get a restraining order on him or something, but I don't really know too much. But I know enough. you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know too much, but I know enough. But look though, what I'm saying is the shit is getting wicked.
Oh, Jamie.
I don't know if she's the bitter baby mama or DDG be antagonized Halo. I mean Holly. Wait a minute. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments below.
So DDG responds by going on to Twitter and tweeting, "I'm chilling, by the way. I have no worries. Streaming later on, no days off." So I previously reported how Britney started a GoFundMe to raise $40,000 after Dub allegedly stated that he was going to take the car back. Well, Dub pulled up on Britney driving the car to confront her.
I want to show y'all that how can I take a car when somebody is driving it, right? Let's see. Is this the car I took? This the car I took?
Oh, wow.
I want to show y'all real quick.
Is she in it?
This the car I took?
Oh.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy, y'all. That's how I took your car that you driving? Jesus Christ.
So now Britney is going back and telling her full side of the story on how her and Dub's girlfriend Aaliyah almost got into a fight and how he was cheating with Aaliyah the whole time. That's when Aaliyah came back to give her side of the story, stating that her and Brittany almost got physical quite a few times.
He admitted
Hey,
it
look,
right here.
receipts.
But it is Aaliyah I'm doing the video with, just letting you know. I said, oh yeah, count me out. I'm not doing nothing like, I'm not doing that. I don't like her. He said, what, you don't even know her. It's literally making you money. I said, but you was cheating on me with her, so I don't like her. It ain't gonna work. He said, you will never be around her.
I've always been very cool. I've always been very nice. I've, kept the drama off the internet. I still don't have no bad blood towards her at all.
Hey.
None. The girl has told her son to spit in my face when he sees me.
Okay, I got something to say. Dub, and no shade or nothing, but Dub is not the handsomest guy.
He ain't.
Right? I'm just gonna keep it 1,000.
What's that candy? The Tootsie Roll?
Why do you think that this woman is with him? I'm just like, come on now. Is it because of DDG?
Yeah.
We make it
money, moolah.
The money.
The money.
What the come
The
on.
money.
But y'all, Dub
need a hair transplant or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Dub was bald headed.
He was bald headed.
Got the hair, transplant.
Yeah.
But Dub looked like that Tootsie Roll candy. Or the Whopper ball candy, that head.
And what, I don't know DDG mom name. Miss Tanya. Oh,
Miss Tanya.
Yeah, no shade. I'm sorry. I apologize. But I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it out because motherfuckers probably think that about CJ. So
Girl, CJ is not ugly.
I say
fine. I'm sorry.
No, nobody has ever said that. They say he's fine and corny. The corny is what they give him. They never say he's not fine.
CJ just don't know when to tap out. That's all. CJ need a time out. That's what he needs.
Oh my God. Well,
the girl has told her kid to do all types of things. What? I don't play when it comes to kids. I don't. I do not play like that. And I always said the only reason why I am not. She said we went to Mexico and she DM'd me.
Hi, Tamika.
After DMing me, she went on the phone and she claims this never happened, but we have witnesses. She went on the phone talking about some,
Everyone who's making serious money with print on demand is probably using Kittle. Kittle makes it so.
I DM'd her. I wanted to meet up with her, blah, blah, blah. When I meet up with her, I'm going to slap her in the face and spit. No.
What?
I'm going to slap the shit out of her and spit in her face.
Huh?
After I told her that, I'm, like one day maybe we can run across each other. But after that mess, after I heard that, it was like,
girl,
wait,
you don't
what?
Brittany,
Like,
you too little.
Girl,
I'm not gonna meet with her. I'm not gonna do nothing.
I know you.
At Halo's birthday party, I was the one that was cool because I did not know that she was coming. But one thing I'm not gonna do is have animosity with nobody. I'm not. So yes, I walked over to her and I gave her her son's phone because she came to me and said, "Hey, I'm gonna need his phone." Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. I gave her the phone and I said, "Look, I just want to be cool. Like, I have nothing against you, blah, 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 blah." That's why we were all kiki kaka at the damn birthday party. Obviously, there's no drama. I never had any drama with her, ever. I've never been a homewrecker. None of that. Mm-hmm. Sorry, my Instagram looks the same way that Dejan's Instagram looks. Not a figure of a woman on his Instagram. And the latest thing that he has on there that does have me on there, it's just some nails. So, all this extra shit that's going around, and then y'all want to talk about some clips. You guys want to talk about some laughing clips. First of all, as you can see, I got glasses now, right? Everybody on my live knows that I can't see without glasses. So as far as I was from the damn monitor that day of Moo's stream, I was smiling the whole time before the stupid comment even hit fucking screen before it even said it out loud. If you go back and you watch that, I was smiling the whole time. Never did I laugh. Did I do an awkward like look around smile?
Yeah, y'all did.
Yes.
I was on the
because I'm like,
screen.
huh? I didn't even hear the comment until the next day when I started seeing all the clips that were being made. All I heard was W Aaliyah. So y'all run with what you want to run with, but I have no reason to laugh at that woman. I have no reason to do anything. I have no reason to be spiteful, to be rude, to be mean. Nothing. At all.
Girl.
She's communicated with me many times. We're fine. I have nothing against her. What her and Dejan got has nothing to do with me at all. At all. Y'all keep saying you lose him how you get him. I got him and he was single. He was single.
Are you sure though?
I asked the important questions. He answered. So I'm sorry. Y'all can run with whatever narratives you want. Of course, you know, her fans are going to say what they want. His fans are going to say what he wants. But you know what? I'm tired of being quiet. I'm tired of letting y'all come into my lives, you know, bash me, down talk me, call me names. I'm still a human being at the end of the day. I am not in the social media light. I'm not in the social media world. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not an influencer. I'm a fucking human being.
I don't believe you.
I'm a human. Okay? I'm a human. I recently stopped contact with Brittany not because of her, not because of Dejan, because I was tired of being in the middle of something that I did not need to be in the middle of. Okay. Everybody knows that I spend time with my dude. Everybody knows that sometimes when I'm spending time with him, he has his son. Yes, she knows that. So yes, she'll call me or she'll text me or she'll ask me certain things. Okay. And I respond because if the roles were reversed, I would want somebody to do that for me. But I had to stop doing that because it was affecting my relationship.
What relationship?
It had nothing to do with her. It had nothing to do with anybody else. It had everything to do with my relationship. I felt like I was not supposed to be in the middle of, hey, what size pants do he got at the house? Or, hey, does he have this one jacket there? Or, hey, you know, blah, 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 blah. Or even when the things were going around on the internet when me and Dejan broke up the first time. Her texting me, you know what, like, as long as you guys are good, you know, people are sending me these stuff, you know, and this video was on the Shade Room. They're sending me this video, and you know what, as long as you guys are happy, don't listen to them. Like, you guys are good and blah, blah, blah. We're good. I never had any problems with her. But what I don't like is when somebody gets on the internet now and starts calling me names. Let's not do that. Because I'm still going to keep it cute. I'm still going to be cool. I'm still not going to do the most because I don't need to. But what y'all are not going to do is put me in y'all's situation because y'all are going through something. Yes, when she came to that house that day, I was in the house with WAP. I was sick myself from a sore throat. Okay? I was cool. Yes, she did try. She wanted to fight. I said, no, we're not fighting in front of your son. Now, if Wuap was not there, I don't know. We probably would have. But then again, he was there. I'm not fighting in front of no kid. And I'm not bad mouthing. I'm not doing anything.
What?
So
hold on. What'd you say, Soheba?
I thought her man said that Brittany fought his mother, not her.
Right. And also Aaliyah. So
and Aaliyah just said nobody fought.
So somebody's saying something incorrect because my thing is the up around for leaving who out with her when you barely even know her.
What?
He left her with her. And I applaud Brittany for going to get her son.
Okay.
You not been to take care of my own
Ain't
child.
no family. He ain't family. You know, right? Unlike the CJ situation when the twins was taken away from Kenneth, you know what I mean? This woman ain't family. She's just a girlfriend.
Yeah.
How long they been together?
About a couple of months.
Oh shit.
And Woo Wop been knowing Brittany all his life.
Right.
Like that I would have been Brittany too, getting up in there, getting my child, making sure he's straight, take care, or even just beating him up.
You know how much stuff is going on in this world today. I done seen so many stories on YouTube where one parent has left the the baby with a girlfriend, and a girlfriend unalived the baby. You know, have y'all seen stuff like that?
Yeah.
Come on now. Why in the hell would you leave your baby, your son, with this damn 2-month-old lady from a relationship? Like, why?
Now, I'm single. Let's just say this. I'm single. And I be wanting to, date and do this and that. But I have a child that I have to worry about and think about his safety, my safety, because you have lunatics.
Right.
In this world. You cannot just sit here. Yeah, he may be young, but at the end of the day, he's going to pick up and remember
Right.
who's this, who's that, why you just was here and now you leaving. You got to think about stuff like that. Or you got to get a full background check before you even have these people around anybody. Even just for yourself. You don't love yourself well enough for having a person you've been knowing for like 2 months to be taking care of a child that you've known all your life. Like, come on.
Right.
Even if he is 10 years old, he's still
It don't matter. It don't matter.
A child.
That's a child still.
And his feelings value more than both parents going at it with each other. I need a sell a rose moment. It's early, but I'm gonna wait till later on. Between P. Diddy to this, that, the third, they stressing me.
Critical say, I understand that in a way, but Woo Wop is old enough to take care of himself and very vocal. No. What I'm saying is I've seen people unalive someone else's child. You know what I mean? You don't know what kind of person this really is. You don't know. The daddy don't know. He's just been in a relationship 2 months. What did he know about this woman for real?
Ain't no way.
You just don't do that. That's 2 months. 2 months.
He knows she's just a pretty girl.
Like, yeah.
Do she have any kids?
That's all. Yeah, she got a child.
I'm just saying, I done seen it too many times.
Got a little girl.
Somebody has unalived somebody else's child. Out of rage for the mother or whatever.
Ain't no way.
Or the father. I've seen on this damn TV. So it ain't like it ain't possible. I'm just saying, just got to be more careful.
You got to be more careful because you just don't know who got what connections with who.
You don't.
You got to be careful how you post your child on social media because you just don't know who's being the voodoo queen, this, that, and the third, doing all kinds of stuff.
Wake it up.
Like, even Woo Wop, he's very, very intelligent.
Right.
Woo Wop I was surprised at some of the stuff he was saying at the age of 3 or 4. Like, this child knows way too much.
Like he been here before.
Yeah, he's right.
That's why when he goes out with DDG, they recognize Woo Wop before they recognize DDG.
They really do.
Oh Lord Jesus!
And I just hate it for Halo because now, for one, he got to see and deal with this, and then on top of that, like with Woo Wop, I might be saying his nickname wrong, whatever. But he known DDG way longer than he known Halo, and Halo known his own father. And the mirror, I guess I think he's a junior or something like that. He probably know that DDG won't do this and do that. He been around him too long. He'd probably tell you right now. He probably got receipts himself. But he's a child, so at the end of the day, he's a child.
He is lying. Who lying, Jamie?
Good.
Oh, I don't like him. I just don't like him.
I always pick the vibe of a pick me or it ain't gonna be my way or your way type.
Yeah. Let's hear what else she got to say.
He can see any of that. I wanted him to, when he was around me, to be cool, to feel safe, to feel like love, to feel that he can come to me. And that's exactly how he is. Wop knows if he asks me for anything, I'm doing it for him. When he's with me, he is safe. When I take him out, he is good. All the time. that situation that happened at the house was not what was a little bit after she sent me that message on the phone. And let's fast forward to the fake messages I was getting on a text-free number. Like, come on. What y'all not gonna do is sit here and try to throw me in the mix.
Lord.
So yeah, there you have it. This shit is just crazy. I'm just saying, what is wrong with these men? You either you're in a relationship and you think you know a person well and you really don't because they come out of some type of bag, or it's the other way around. The woman in the relationship and she thinks she knows a guy and she really don't. It's you got to do your research on people. The background check, as my daughter Shayna say. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. This is horrible. This is horrible because there's kids involved, and it's always a bad thing when there's kids involved. Always a bad thing. Critical say at the same time, I believe at time that young lady was a go, was a go in between for her and Dub. But at the same time, with the stuff Brittany doing, can make the young lady like that. But are we sure she ain't shown no receipts that Brittany is doing this? Or have she?
Yeah, so it's hard to say her go based off of what she's saying. Because you never know, Dub might be telling her to say stuff.
Never know. He just looked like that type of person.
He do.
He just I've never liked him. It was just something about him that I always liked DDG, but never him. I just Dub wanted Brittany and his side piece to do videos together. Strange.
Really did, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, he's a weird one.
He's the one that he has to have his cake and eat it too.
Eat it too. Dude, you're not all that. Come on now. Only thing make you relevant is your brother. Because you are not all that. I'm just sorry. I'm just keeping it 1,000.
Because the mama boyfriend, George, like they said, he has his own kids, and George is not in their life either. Like all doing all the stuff that he doing and stuff. George, the mama boyfriend, is DDG's bodyguard. He got a lot of crazy stuff in his, in his life as well. So the whole family got a lot going on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
The whole family got a lot going on.
That's probably why the mama don't be on the internet like that. You know what I mean? Could be. I don't know.
But I'm ready.
Critical as fuck.
I don't know.
I'm ready for the older sister to come out.
Oh man, yeah, I heard her once before. Man, she was going in.
Is reckless when it comes out.
She was going in before. Hold on, y'all. Y'all hold the fork down.
But yeah, I'm ready for the older sister. That was her name, Tawana, something like that. Tawana, yeah. I'm ready for her tea to come forward because, and then Hallie got an older sister that came out one time before and defended Hallie. So when them two started going back and forth, I'm ready for it. It's gonna be good.
It's already good.
I just don't know whose side I'm gonna have to be on 100%.
Look, I'm just gonna stay neutral.
Neutral, yes.
And watch it. Because this one ain't an easy open and shut. Hey, Ariana, this one ain't an easy open and shut case like CJ and his baby mama.
Right. This one is just oof. But my thing is, Brittany, she should never went after LA. She shouldn't. Like, she should have just went to a different. I understood why she did it, but knowing how they turned on her, she should never did that.
That was wrong. They turned on her.
They really did, and they used to be all like around each other, go on like vacations, Hawaii. I ain't seen them all go to Hawaii in a while. They used to faithfully go, and it's just sad. She did. Somebody got to tag the link or something. The older sister. Wow.
Chloe.
Which one is it? Chloe or is it DDG's sister?
Chloe ain't gonna play.
Yeah, Chloe ain't gonna play.
Now, y'all know. Hold on, I'm gonna say this.
Mhm.
If this was really true, Chloe wouldn't have sat in the dark for this. She'd have came straight full blast.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Miss G.
But you know who she's under, so they always keep quiet too.
Mm-hmm.
She's under Parkwood, so they always keep quiet because Beyonce don't never say nothing when they come down to her. That's why Solange did what she did in the elevator. But yeah, Tawana, that's her name, DDG's sister. She always gonna make sure she have her tea. I just can't wait when she does that. Right? They do downplay DDG a lot though. He is famous, I can't say. But he has his own platform, and then Hallie has her own platform. She's more in the celebrity Hollywood, of course, and he's like
Her platform is bigger than he is.
Yeah, bigger. But before we met, Hallie, we knew DDG. If you really was watching social media around that prime in his prime era, we knew DDG. And I knew Hallie, from acting here and there. And I did some across their little cover videos or whatnot. But when
Shoot,
DDG
I've been watching her since what is it?
House of Pain. When she appeared on House of Pain at one time, that's how.
I don't know. I ain't see House of Pain. I was watching We're Grown Now. With Anthony Anderson's daughter, that was Zozo. When she was on that TV show. Her and Reverend Run's son. Fighting Temptations, yep. Oh, Michelle, you have to drop the link again. Grownish. That's my shit. I watched this. The restraining order is on TikTok. Uh-oh, Michelle, the restraining order is on TikTok. We got to get it.
Let's see here. Okay. Put my glasses on. Hold on, let me go get my glasses.
Uh-oh. Thank you, Trina. Trina on top of this.
Our records today show that this effort is not currently eligible for benefits. A representative from your health plan can provide more information. Would you like me to transfer you to
Yes, Ari. Yes, Ariana, put the link for the Snapchat.
followed by transfer you to your health plan? Welcome to Enter Better Health of Michigan.
Everybody hit that like button.
A life-threatening emergency. Please stay calm and dial 911. All calls are monitored and recorded.
All righty, Miss G. Michelle, Miss G's in the chat. She's going in the bushes.
Yeah, I had to go get my glasses here.
You hear me?
Oh,
Miss G's in the bushes. She says she's going in the bushes.
Oh, okay.
I need to see that snap. Oh my
Okay,
God.
now what are we looking for?
TikTok, the restraining order.
TikTok. Okay.
We need to read this, okay?
TikTok. Okay.
And they said that she put everything in, had videos and everything she gave with the restraining order to the judge. So she showed them the videos.
Oh, I got it. Hold on. Wait a minute.
These fans will do anything to get everything.
Anything. Ooh.
How do you share it?
Hey, Cam, we got the restraining order now.
How can you share it? Oh, I found it. My bad. I got it. Gotta download it? Damn.
It is hot in here.
Just like the tea.
Wait a minute. They showed the actual restraining order?
Yes.
I see people talking about it.
Well, you know TMZ link it real fast. It's gonna come out quicker than you think.
Okay, Cam. This is, let's see. Messages. I don't think this is the actual restraining order. This is people talking about it. Hold on. TikTok. Okay. Cancel. DDG mom responded. I don't see the restraining order.
Hold on, I'm looking.
I'm seeing people talking about it. And I can show that.
Speak to member service.
Ray Janae appeared on that. Where she appear?
Hold on. Is this gonna play? Why isn't it playing? What the heck?
They on TikTok going in. Oh, there it is.
Ooh, there it is.
Hear me?
You sent it to me?
I'm going to send it to you now.
Shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Damn, it wouldn't let me. It's. Okay, I got it. Oh shit! What the fuck? Get to here. Okay, share.
Oh man, y'all continue. I gotta get ready to go.
There it is.
Okay.
Celebration.
All right. Give him a kiss and a big hug for me.
I sure.
Yes.
Y'all like to be mommies. Bye, mommies.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Have a
y'all.
good one.
Have a good day. You too.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I just sent it to you.
Okay,
Yes.
I see it.
Live your life.
Alrighty.
I'm a paper chaser.
Okay, here we go.
Daryl Grimbear.
Hold on.
It says Hallie. She's her age. She's got her address. See, I don't like all this. This is fucking terrible. But hold on.
Got her address, everything.
From
Oh,
Daryl Grimbear. Damn. Your relationship. We have a child or children together. Halo Saint Granberry. Got all of that. Okay. Other restraining orders. Are there restraining orders currently in place or that have expired in the last 6 months? Example, did the police give you a restraining order? No. Are you involved in any other court cases? No. Okay. It says in this section, explain how the person have been abusive. Okay. And it got all of these type of things. So date of the abuse, May 11th, 2025. Nigga, I know you shouldn't be. So this just happened? Like
May 11th.
Hold on, bro. What's today? I know you fucking lying. So hold on. I know this ain't hold on. So this is when she filed. Date of the abuse.
hey, Ariana. Hold on.
So on fucking Mother's Day? Nah, bro. Come on.
What?
This shit. Okay. So data abuse, May 11, 2025. Did anyone else hear or see what happened this day? Yes. Accusations, verbal abuse, social media. Did the person in two use or threaten to use a gun or other weapon? No. Did the person in two cause you emotional or physical harm? Yes. Okay. Did the police come? No. Give more details about how the person into was abusive that day. Details can include what was said, done, and all that. See attached declaration of Hal Bailey. So I guess the court already do it. We're gonna get into that.
Oh, thank you, Ariana.
How often has the person in two abused you like this? This has been ongoing. And that could only mean that it was in this the abuse
Hey, Haley.
could be, I guess, verbally and physically. So that doesn't necessarily mean that the other times was physical. It could have been what she might feel as might have been emotional. We don't know.
I'll be right back. Okay.
Has the person into abuse you in a different way from the abuse you described in 5? Date of the abuse, March 7th.
March.
So this nigga was on a GTA run in 1 week. Hold on. So on Wednesday something happened, and then on Sunday something else happened. Okay, let's keep going. Did anyone else hear or see what happened on this day? Damn, she said yes and put Halo. Oh, that's fucking horrible. Damn, that's fucking horrible. Did the person in 2 use a threat of God? No. Did the person in 2 cause you any emotional thing? Yes. This was an act of physical violence and was recorded on my Ring camera.
March or May? Okay. Damn. Was that it? Let's see. Okay. I guess that's it. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy as hell. I'm in shock right now. I'm in shock. You know, I just don't know what else to say about it. It's just crazy to me that like I said, these masks people have on, but again, this is all alleged right now. To a certain degree, we need to see the receipts, Hallie. We need to see the video, Hallie. So
show that beautiful bean footage, Hallie.
You know, I can't, side with you until I see some proof. You know what I mean? Them receipts always helps. Better ask Cassie. Shoot.
Right?
Woo. Yeah. What you eating so evil?
This loaded salad. Caesar salad.
Yeah, boy. Oh no. She said, who was that said? Ariana said, DDG other sisters Snapchat. Hey, Damien.
Hey, Damien.
Morning. Is it still morning? No, it's noon. Good afternoon.
It's morning somewhere. It's 11 somewhere.
It's morning somewhere. Like my girl say, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah. She uses Halo.
I don't know who lying. Okay, Cameron. That's why I said we got to see the doggone video. We got to see the video because
I need that beautiful bean footage.
I can't side with her because I don't know if she telling the truth. He really haven't said too much, have he?
Nope, he ain't. He getting that lawyer ready.
Right. She used Halo to keep him from being able to see his son. Huh? She used Halo to keep him
from... She put Halo in the restraining order so he couldn't see him.
One-sided story. She been playing with that baby since they broke up. Wow. See, I didn't know that either, Miss Monica. Thank you for sharing. I follow them to a certain degree, Hey, Damien.
Hey, Karen. Hey, Michelle. Hey, So Evil.
Hey.
Yeah, boy.
I just got off work. I caught the live.
You just got off work?
Yeah, just got home.
Okay. What time is it there?
It's 11:04 here.
You ain't have to work that many hours?
No, I work 5 hours each day. So
got you.
I do 4 days out of a week.
Week.
So.
Okay.
Okay. At 6 in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah,
Why
gotta be
open
there.
up that early?
Yeah, Wildburger open 24/7.
Would y'all sell breakfasts too?
Yeah, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah, I mean, well, it's really just breakfast and lunch, but yeah.
Okay. All right. So, what's up? So evil. Haley say, "What's up?" So evil.
Who is Haley?
Haley Johnson. She in the chat.
I said, who is she?
I don't know. She's new, I guess. Haley, you new? But you focus on So Evil.
How was y'all day today?
Oh, it's been good. It's been good. Look like it want to rain outside, man. It's a little cloudy.
It rained earlier here.
Come on with the 80-degree weather, 80 and 90-degree weather already.
This goddamn weather's confused over here. The sun is out, but it's cloudy. It looks like it's gonna rain. You don't know what they want to do.
It's sunny here. We had the rain early this morning.
Dang, it's bipolar. Bipolar as hell. Yeah. So,
But what up, Hay?
She said, "Yeah, what you say, Haley? Yep, mine was messed up yesterday. Mama, so cool. Sorry. Oh, okay. No problem, Haley. Are you new?
What y'all in here talking about?
Oh, we was talking about the DDG situation.
Soldier Boy said something about DDG today.
Hey, Kaylee. Soldier
Say
Boy
what?
said, what'd he say? What'd he say? Do tell. No, we was talking about the Haley and DDG situation.
Oh, okay.
You do know about it, right?
Yeah, did he really hit her or something? Or
Well,
I don't think he did it.
We ain't seen no receipts. You know what I'm saying? She ain't showed no camera, no recording, no video, no nothing. She says she have it on her ring cam where he
Yeah, she gonna have to show enough fine evidence on that.
No, they was stuff before. Huh? What you mean, critical? Yep, my phone was messed up yesterday. Sorry, Mama, so cool. Oh, okay. Well, she must be I
spoke.
Yeah, boy. Oh Lord Jesus. This stuff just get crazier by the day with these content creators, YouTubers, or whatever you want to call them. It gets crazier by the day. And that's the only thing I hate about becoming a YouTuber or whatever. Your business is out there, but a lot of it don't have to be. And
right.
And we put our life on here, and I can't, I did the same, you know what I'm saying? My shit was live when shit was going on a long time ago. But yeah, I could have deleted it, but sometimes we just keep it but when you post shit, your own business out there, that it's a little different. My shit was happening live. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Could I took it down? Yeah, I could have took it down, but I didn't. But to come on the internet and say what's going on, like, oh, I've been assaulted or whatever like that. He didn't put paws on me or she didn't put paws on me or whatever. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, man. Some things should just be left off of the internet.
Yeah.
Go to the police. Go to whoever you go to and handle that.
Go see help or whatever you got to do. Just go do it.
Damn. This is what we do for clicks and views now. This is what we do.
Mm-hmm.
It's highly entertaining. It's highly entertaining. Yeah, I feel the same way. You okay, Miss G? He can't say anything. Who? DDG? Oh, because of the restraining order? She got a cease and desist too? What the hell going on? Did she do that? So evil?
I don't know. She probably had to.
So he can't speak on her. He just got to work behind the scenes.
Oh,
his business.
She did get a cease and desist, that he can no longer speak on her or Halo on live.
That's insane. At the end of the day, that is his son. He should be able to speak about his son.
Yeah.
Maybe not her. If she don't want him talking about her, that's different. But his son, girl, that's his
Is
seed.
that a car order or what? What kind of order is that? Who? That's just through her.
She got a cease and desist letter.
That's his seed. How can you keep a man from
Like,
his
but
seed?
how she gonna tell him that? That's what I'm saying. Like, do she have some type of threat on him or something?
No, she hasn't.
I wish a motherfucker would tell me what I can and can't say about my fucking son. Like, I just see stuff different.
Wait a minute. She said, wait a minute. Critical said she had some attached documents. These women need to cut it out. Cut it out. If the father is not abusive to his child, then don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that. What's wrong with these women? You try to use the babies as pawns.
That's what they do. That's what they do. They have always done that to men. I always use the baby as a pawn. Always done that.
No, it's not fair. It's not. And it's really crazy. It really makes the mother look bad. It really do. And like I said, unless the father is abusive to that child, you have no right to keep that child away from the father, or vice versa. Even if the woman is doing it to the father, you don't do that. You don't do that. You hurting the kids more than you know.
Right. Trying to hurt him, you really hurt your child. Stupid. And then when he grow up or she grow up, she gonna realize what's going on. And she's like, oh, you can't be away from my father? Are you serious right now?
Wait a minute. Ariana say DDG older sister said Brittany put hands on DDG mama on Snapchat. Allegedly. I'm gonna keep it at allegedly, Ariana. Ooh, what? Brittany? I wonder why. If that happened, I wonder why. Was the mother siding with the son? That don't necessarily have to be a good thing. If you know your son is doing wrong, hey, Margaret, and I know that there's a lot of mothers that may say, I don't care what my son did, I'm gonna stick with him. But if you know he's doing something crazy, I may not say nothing on the camera, but I'm not gonna go along with it if I know it's something like that is going on. You know what I mean?
Yep.
When he have a baby, but when he have a baby by someone else, then she going to cry. He don't do anything for her child. This is deep stuff. Oh my God.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. I believe that. Cause soon as he gets, it happens. It'll never fail.
Margaret say Brittany and Dub said that was a lie about her putting paws on the mama. Yeah, because she been around for too long. Why would she put her hands on her? The sister, I think the last I heard of DDG's sister, she was a mean something. She was really mean. And they wasn't really dealing with her on the internet, I don't think, like that. I don't want to be wrong, but I don't know. When I seen her, she was ranting and raving. This was a while ago. Sometime last year or maybe year before last, I can't remember. But yeah, she was going in. The sister was. Hey, Margaret. Good morning. Good afternoon. You can put your camera off.
Girl.
Huh? Okay, you got an echo though. Yeah, boy. So, were you still there? I think so.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
But
hey, Margaret.
Brittany came on cam. Brittany came went live and said that was a lie and that what happened was when she went, I don't know if y'all know the whole story.
Nope, I don't.
But Brittany said that when she went over to Dub house while Woo Wop was sick, Dub sent his mama over there, and the girl, what's her name? I think it's Vay or something like that. Whatever the new
The new
girlfriend name
girlfriend.
is. She said that the mama came over there to make sure that they don't fight or whatever. But she wasn't even, she said she wasn't even on that type of time. She said she went over to, get her son because her son was sick or whatever. And Dub left him at the house with the other woman.
Right.
And she was like, they mama came over and, she was like, she went through the house. She ain't even know Brittany was there. Because when the mama got to the house, she was like, Brittany ain't even here.
Yeah, we played that. We just finished playing that video. Yeah, we did.
And she was like, Brittany ain't even here. And she said, she said, Brittany ain't even here. Brittany was like, yes, Brittany was like, I'm here. And she came downstairs. And that's when old girl said, you ain't you don't even gotta come and get him. You don't gotta come. She thought some, and Brittany said, I said, who you talking to? And she was like, and the mama was like, she could take, let her take her son. And the girlfriend started getting smart, and Brittany was like, the mama was trying to check, trying to, make sure that they don't fight or whatever, trying to break them up or whatever.
Yeah.
And she was like, she never in her life raised her hand to Dub and their mama, and never would. She already say, Brittany always say that Dub mama and George are the only two people that she mess with in the family. They the only ones that make her feel comfortable. She was like, she'll never do that. And she was like, oh girl, them lying. Don't lie on me. Don't lie on my name, and don't lie like that. And when Dub was did his last reaction to her Brittany's last reaction, he was like, no, she never put her hands on my mom. She never raised her hand to my mom. They never was gonna fight. I said that my mom was over there trying to break them up, make sure that they don't fight or whatever. But she never put her hands on her mama, and she never tried to, and never would, because she always say she loved Dub mama, and she loved George.
Yeah, because they've been around them forever. You know what I mean? Since
And
before
as far as that,
YouTube.
at first I thought that they was lying about the DDG restraining order, but it turns out she went and got a whole restraining order.
We played that too. We showed that too. I guess it was part of the restraining order.
Girl. I said, oh wow.
Yeah, this is
for
getting
real.
crazy. It's crazy. This is really
But
crazy.
y'all know what? Like I said, you don't know which way to lean. With that, for the simple fact that it is possible that she got that restraining order so DDG will get her a hard time for taking that baby to Italy. Because she got to go to Italy for 2 months to film that movie. So you don't know. And like I said, she got Beyonce and Jay-Z PR team, and they move wicked. So we don't know.
Damn. That's crazy. Hey, Jamie say Haley didn't put hers out. She went to the police and courts.
Yeah, Haley went to court. They say she went to court first.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that with me, Jamie. I didn't know. Damn.
Now, what started all this? Like,
that's what I want to know. Where did the shit hit the fan at? Cause
when he started doing that
with Kai.
No, when he started admitting that they was broken up.
Oh.
No, that's not what I'm asking. What they broke up about is what.
When he started admit. Oh, you mean the girl? She caught him cheating.
Who, DDG?
Yeah, she caught him cheating on her.
With who?
Y'all don't remember Thanksgiving? The girl that he took to the cabin.
What?
Yeah, he called her. She called him cheating. They
Oh,
broke up for real. But she wasn't telling everybody that they broke up because she was getting publicity from them, being
yeah.
together or whatever.
Right, right.
But when he told before January, he had said, in January, it was like he was starting his New Year's resolution, and he was like, him and Heidi ain't been together for almost 4.5, 5 months. He came
Oh,
out and he said that she didn't like that.
oh,
She tried to keep
yeah.
everything
Hush,
private.
hush,
Y'all don't notice that?
hush,
She
hush.
tried to keep everything private. And he came out and told everybody that.
Well, I agree with her because everything is not for the internet, and I think he should have swung with her on that. I really do. That everything is not for everybody's business.
But
So you wouldn't mind
he
having
had to
everybody
come out and
believe that?
tell though. He had to come
Yeah,
out and
he
tell
had
though,
to.
because he was getting ready to do that dating thing where he was dating all them girls. I forgot what it was called. It was something that he was doing.
Uh-huh.
And he was dating all these girls. He kept on doing. He did something with what's who was she with? The gang ex-girlfriend, India Westbrook. He had he was doing something with a lot of different streamers. He was dating all these different girls back to back, back to back, back to back. And it was like a little serious that he had going on. Then he had that 24-hour marathon. Then he had stuff going on leading up to the release of his album. So he had to tell. Because they're going to be like, how you doing?
Doing all this, that, and the other. They
Yeah.
got a woman. Yeah. Critical. Can you find the full story? The full restraining order and DM it to me? She said, y'all don't have the full story.
I know they said she got pictures. I know part of her evidence for her to get that restraining order and for her to be able to take that baby to Italy, she had pictures and they showed the picture. Her teeth was chipped.
Yeah, we seen that. We played all that earlier when I first came on here. We played seen the pictures of her chipped tooth and the bruised arm and stuff like that.
Yeah, but did he do that? Just because she got a bruised arm and a
I hope she
chip
didn't do it to herself.
tooth, don't mean he did that. Because with
I
these
don't know.
women,
I
good
don't know if she did it to
actresses.
herself, but like I said, her PR group got a habit. It's a whole everybody
Covering
know.
up shit.
Yeah, they know how to, spin the narrative.
Spin the narrative.
Real,
There you go.
Yeah,
real
make up a
good.
lie. In other words,
Yeah, boy. Oh my God, DDG. Oh my goodness. You got your real live one this time.
I just told him, Jamie. Brittany said that'll never happen. She loved it. She loved Mama and George.
I know that. I know that.
She was like, if it weren't for them, she wouldn't have even been there that long.
Right. Oh man.
And I don't care what nobody say. I think I don't know about Holly and DDG. I don't in my conscience, I don't want to believe that DDG did it.
I don't either. I don't want to believe it.
But Dub and Brittany, I don't think Brittany lying on Dub.
Margaret, I feel like this. If he did, and that's a big if, he did it because of his child. He wanted his child.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and I understand that. Like you people will lose it over their kids.
Yeah, and she the type that seemed like she would use the baby over his head.
Mm-hmm. Using
Everybody
them
want to think that the Little Mermaid is so sweet, so innocent, but
that's the image she put
yeah,
out.
I don't know.
Do we really know Haley?
We don't know.
Haley? Do we really know this woman? I mean, we know she's a Little Mermaid and she's a great singer and all this. She has this good image and everything, but when the cameras go off, who is she? Who is anybody at this point? You know what I mean? Like, damn, we starting to see the true colors of people coming out. People that we, watch daily.
yeah.
And it's not good. It's not good at all. Dub only wants woo-wop for content. Oh, Lord.
I ain't gonna go that far, but it could
If
be
that's so,
because
that's a shame. If
Dub's
that's
struggling a little bit
the
right
case,
now.
that's crazy.
Although he a multimillionaire, don't get me wrong, but his ratings and his views are lacking right now.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's is though, Margaret.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's
even
what
the
I be
bigger
trying to
YouTube.
explain to people. Ain't nobody getting paid like they was during the
No,
pandemic.
hell
The
no.
pandemic,
Hell no.
when the pandemic went over, that money went
Yeah, yeah,
slow.
yeah, yeah. Um,
Like
people
everybody be like,
had time back
CJ,
then. People
CJ
don't have
ain't getting the views like he used. Of course he not.
who is?
Shit, he ain't the only one.
The people are saying they're not getting the views like they was getting the views. So
You know,
Even my little views, and I ain't get many like the big YouTubers y'all know, but even my little views then went down. So I know. I watch people that I used to watch back in the day, how their views have decreased. Um,
but they need to, if they want to keep everything private, just like I say about CJ and Royalty, if y'all want to keep everything private, then everybody just stay off the internet. Y'all
there you
don't need
go.
it.
right.
Y'all ain't hungry.
There you go. Cameron say he should have never been with Miss Bailey. They are evil. Her PR team is nothing to play with.
I'm telling you, that girl, that PR team, something else, baby. You see how Beyonce and Jay-Z PR is?
Yeah.
They don't play about them, so you know they ain't gonna play about them little girls, especially when
They offspring. Yeah.
you know Beyonce is their manager or her management team managed them.
Miss Monica say Woo Wop and DDG do good content, and Dub tried to repeat what he do.
Uh-huh.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's crazy.
Like you see, Woo-Bop was the only one when DDG did his last album release. Woo-Bop was the only one on stage with him.
Mm. Wow.
Now everybody was there in the front audience, but Woo-Bop was the only one on stage, and he let Woo-Bop sing. I think Haley got a little jealousy going on too.
You think so?
And she postpartum.
Oh yeah, I can believe that postpartum part.
I can't believe she looks so innocent to me. Like
And she do. But that Chloe is not in Chloe, but the Chloe don't play around like Haley do. Chloe's something else.
Yes, she is. But I like her, but I also know she ain't gonna play about her sister. Now, but if the sister is doing something that's wrong, I believe she'll talk to her about it. What you think, Margaret?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If this happened, it could ruin DDG, and Miss Bailey don't care. Wow.
Yeah. You notice that it came out right when he did his last drop.
Damn, that's kind of low. That's low.
She could have put this out months ago. She said it happened in January. She could have put it out months ago. But as soon as he drop his album, you come out with this, it don't look good. It don't
No, not at
it
all.
don't make your side look good.
That's like I'ma play with your views. I'ma play with your
Yeah.
money. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
that's what that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what that looks like.
what is wrong with these women?
I don't know, but yeah, that made me not want to date. I swear for God.
Oh,
And I ain't saying that DDG perfect because that motherfucker
I'm
got
not
some.
saying that
He's
either.
something else.
I'm
He's
not
something else.
saying that either.
But yet, like
But
I
he had
said, it's
humbled
the
himself.
time. The timing is sketchy.
Yeah. Ooh, Margaret, you nailed that. That's so low down copying their airheads. Huh? Copying other airheads. Wait a minute. Okay, so where is this full restraining order at? Critical. If you find it, DM it to me.
That's what I'm saying. And
Nobody
she
is
told
perfect.
him that if y'all saw the text messages too.
Yeah. No. Did we see the text messages, y'all? Where so evil go? Margaret Facts, her team told her to do so to ruin
Yeah,
DDG.
they
Why
trying
would
to,
they
cause
want
they
to
know,
ruin him?
cause they know if they gotta ruin him, cause he got too much money to take the court. Y'all know he got more money than her.
What?
Yeah, he
Shut
got too
up.
much money for her to take the court and
So
win full custody.
so you rather ruin him, even though he is the father of your child. So how is he gonna take care of the child if she tried to ruin him?
That's her point that she trying to make. She got too much. He got too much money, and if they go to court, he gonna put all his money into getting that 50-50.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, do what you gotta do, DDG. That's all I'm saying. Fight for your seed.
Yeah.
That's your baby. Your one and only baby. That's all you got.
That's crazy work.
Oh man.
Now these are supposed to be people they said they get married?
No.
No, I was about
Nah,
to
they
say.
ain't married.
Oh, okay.
Because it'd really be bad then.
Yeah, you ain't never lying. Ooh, well, good thing. That's a good thing they didn't get married because I was about to say y'all put in for better or worse, but no, y'all didn't get married. So
Yeah. Whoo. Damn.
I was like, this is fucked up timing. And then they gonna wait till after Britney and Dub get into it, and then drop it, and wait till after his album. They something else, yeah. They something else. I'm telling you, that PR team is a spin. They is damn
What,
spin queens.
what happened? I was on the phone.
Yeah. The
He dropped his
timing.
album.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what they trying to do. They trying to fuck my boy.
Yeah, because they trying, and he got more money than Hailey. So when they trying to make it work so that her fight in court won't be as easy as DDG think it's going to be.
Mm.
Because he gonna put all them millions into that damn lawyer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
now she wanna cry about damn past abuse. But all while she was getting abused
He
allegedly,
ain't said a word.
she ain't said nothing.
Damn.
I don't believe it. I don't believe that at all. So she got to come with some goddamn evidence for me because
Unless
I
she
don't
gonna do
believe it.
like CJ and hold it, release that evidence later, which I don't think is a good idea. Release that shit now.
Somehow, I think George released them text messages where she was going out. She was going off on DDG about old girl. I forgot old girl name. India Westbrook. I don't know if y'all know who India Westbrook is. And then he was going out. He was going with Kennedy too.
Right.
He was
Oh yeah,
cheating with
I
them.
know India.
Yeah, she was going off about that. And she basically said what royalty said. She gonna fuck him up.
These people is crazy. Come
Plus,
on now.
All
she
because the nigga had got some pussy or something. What's the damn like Jesus Christ?
well,
It's not that
Cat,
serious.
Damien some cat.
Oh, I'm sorry. The cat. I'm sorry.
Miss Monica said, "Did y'all see Lil Wayne put his girlfriend out? Now she
Yeah,
wants to cry past domestic abuse."
That's what I was talking about. That now she want to come out talk about something. He put her hands on. He putting his hands on her. Why now? Why y'all all? Why now? Why wait until now? When he put your ass out because you won't let him do him. You know good damn well Wayne is a hoe. Every female that's been with him would tell you Wayne gonna have this girl, that girl, this girl, that girl, this girl. And you wanna now you can't do that with me and this, that, and the third because of your status. Get the fuck out. If you came into this relationship knowing that I'm a hoe, which is the reason why I come, you notice that after Toya, he's never been married. He's never married one other female since Toya. And him and Toya been divorced for what, 10 years now, something like that? And every girl that he with tells you that Lil Wayne gonna be hoeing. He gonna have this girl on this end, that girl on this coast, this girl on that coast, and and that's how Lil Wayne move.
They ain't been married over 20 years. Reginae just turned 30.
Yeah, she ain't 30. She's 27.
Oh shit, I thought she turned 30.
She just turned 27. But everybody know how Wayne move.
Right.
He done already had a baby on you. Now you got a problem with him being whorish.
Damn, he got a newborn?
He got a baby that is 7.
Critical
I
says,
think Nate said he's 7.
excuse me, Hallie had even had a text threads of communication with his mom as well as some from him. Huh?
And after she put them texts out, George, they say George put a text out. And I guess they trying to blame it on George, but more than likely DDG put it out where she was telling him that she was gonna fuck him up.
Who, Hallie said that?
Yeah, she ain't say fuck him up. She said, mess up his tour.
Oh, the Prince
because of Lil Wayne.
He got 3 boys.
No, he got 4 now.
Well, 4.
What's Rajanae just brought it out after her and her 3 brothers did this video where they was rapping to Lil Wayne music, and somebody and in the interview somebody said, "Well, you got 3 brothers." She said, "No, I have 4."
Mm-hmm.
They was like, "Oh, so but you still the princess?" And she was like, "Yes, I am the princess. I'm Miss Carter. I'm the only Miss Carter," is what she said verbatim.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
But they always do that, and they make women look bad they make it look bad for the women that's really going through this. Yeah, Wayne got a baby by Nivea and Lauren, and I think they the same. Ain't they the same age?
She said they were roommates. They was roommates. What the hell is going on here?
I'm telling you, Lil Wayne I'm telling you, Lil Wayne is a known hoe, and he would tell you. He ain't settled down with no woman.
Right.
You notice him, he ain't been married no more. He ain't been in no committed relationships no more. He was engaged to that girl for the publicity.
She said they the same age. Miss Monica said, "Damn." Whew.
And Nivea,
when you got a man that's doing that
Nivea
like
and
that,
Lauren are the one. Nivea, Lauren, and Toya would tell you the truth about how Lil Wayne moved when it comes to relationships.
Lil Wayne said like he been hurt before or something.
He the only other woman besides Toya that he said he loved was Nivea.
So, and all 3 of them good friends.
So Lil Wayne sound like he been hurt, and he's when a man move like that, it's because we ain't trying to get hurt
It ain't because he been hurt. He likes the fact that he can swing he can do whatever he want to do.
Well, that too, but I'm saying when a man, most of the time, I'm just saying from a man point of view, when a man move like that, it's because he don't want to get
I ain't
hurt
gonna lie. I
or
think
he
he was
been
a little
hurt.
butthurt. I think he was a little butthurt with Dream and Nivea though.
Right. So ever since then, he's been moving solo or been
Cause she had that baby on.
dibbing and dabbing.
Critical, you should say DDG doesn't have more money than him. Then who? Wayne?
Google it.
Oh no, hell no.
Look, DDG don't got more money than Wayne. I thought she was talking about he don't got more money than Haley.
Hey,
Because he
DDG
do.
got $8 million and she only got 3.
Yeah, he do. He got more money than her.
Wow.
Yeah. And I don't know how that worked because she should have got money. She should have really got paid off that motherfucking
Little
Little
Mermaid.
Mermaid
She
dog
didn't.
in that movie. She
She
fucked her.
didn't. Just like she didn't
Damn.
get paid off for Color Purple.
What?
What?
No, they
Look.
getting like hundreds of thousands, and
But no million.
she probably got one. She probably got a cool million, 1.2 from Disney. She ain't getting it. She ain't getting paid like DDG getting paid.
Uh-huh.
What? I thought she got a good chunk of money from that mermaid thing.
Wayne been around grown up since he was little. He is old, so he
Yeah,
has full
Wayne been
story,
around
just
since he
like
was what, 13, 14?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's what they doing
He
now.
do got an old soul.
He do,
Yeah.
and he's stuck in his ways. Everybody say that.
I'm waiting on my package.
What you the
Everybody say
order?
Y'all, I'm going to make one of the bedrooms a whole. Somebody sent me some things to make one room into just another closet.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's what I
And
did.
That's
here,
all what I did.
I'm going to send you what I ordered, Michelle.
Okay.
And yo, when I say I'm getting ready to make it into a motherfucking store, like it is a store,
Mm-hmm.
y'all have no idea what I'm about to create.
When I found remember that chair that I told you I was looking for?
Yeah.
I found it on eBay, and it was a whole lot cheaper than what I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
I ain't pay over 300 for it.
Oh, so you got the chair
Yeah, I got the chair.
already?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, right there. Look.
I need to get my ass up out of the bed, although I went to sleep at 7 o'clock this morning, yeah.
God, dog. What was you doing? Watching
No, on the phone with my husband.
TV? Oh, okay.
Okay, Michelle. Look what I sent you. You can put it in here so
Okay.
show it so to show everybody how I'm getting ready to do a whole room. The vision I have for this room. I'm gonna have a whole wall for my purses.
Okay.
It's getting ready to be fucking. I want my own Neiman Marcus.
Okay. They don't negotiate their contract right. Jason Weaver said his mom said, keep the million and give them 100K plus royalties. And he said he was made way more than that million for the Lion King.
Uh-huh. But he say his mama do good by him. His mama put up his money, bank it, and all of that type of stuff.
Hold on. Present.
It's getting ready to be on, y'all.
That's one. That's nice. Hold on. The other one. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's nice. So evil.
I'm getting ready to do my thing in that room.
Okay.
I said I want my own Neiman Marcus. So what is it? So Marcus.
That's how my clock. That's how my stands are. My rails are. But I got mine some off of Timo.
Okay. I need to. Damn. Well, shit. I got too many shoes. I would have to rearrange again.
Nah, this is just for
Yeah,
my
it
clothes.
ain't enough. You'll need more than that for your shoes alone.
Yeah.
Michelle.
But the way it's gonna be right there, I'm gonna have like some of the shirts to match the shoes and purses right there on the bottom shelf right there. So it'll be color
Yeah,
coordinated.
color coordinated.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Y'all don't know. Look, this is what I have. I have a lot of time on my hands, so I might as well do this room.
Okay.
That's what I be doing.
Ain't
When I
nothing wrong with
promise you,
that.
that's what I be doing.
Ain't
I done
nothing wrong.
changed my damn living room set 3 times in less than 2 years.
And to make it so bad, I bought 12 of them shelves. So that room getting ready to be.
Oh yeah, you good.
And,
You
and
good.
to
I
make it
took
so
my
bad, you see how they stuck on the wall, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to switch them from the wall to the ceiling.
Huh?
I took my old
Yeah.
living room set and put it in my dispatch office in their lounge.
You see how the posts are stuck to the wall, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip it up and have them hanging from the ceiling, and
Oh
then
shit.
have some
What the?
sticking to the wall. I got a vision of what I want done.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm getting ready to. Y'all think y'all know what's going on over here? Y'all don't know. Shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with being creative. Sure.
Not
Being
at all, especially when you got time.
Right.
That's the best thing for you to do for the simple fact that if you don't, you're going to end up losing it.
Okay. Oh,
to make it so bad.
And that's why I come with old girl talk about some. My house was dirty. I'm sitting up here like, girl, I got too much damn time on my hands. Well, I got people accusing me of having OCD
OCD.
because I do too damn much.
Thank you, Miss G. Look, I'm gonna put lights behind all of where the clothes are, so you see lights behind that. Let's go. Ooh, I got a vision, y'all. I got a vision. I got a vision. I got a vision. Designing that room all around. Around here. Okay.
Whew. We've been setting up the baby room. My daughter designing that room all around a laundry hamper. Huh?
The design that goes, she's going off of a laundry hamper. Whatever the design is of that laundry hamper is the design that the room is gonna be.
Okay. Okay. Hey,
Good.
Lisa, I'm here working my hump off, listening to y'all. y'all say y'all not.
We got too much time on our hands.
She said, "Dang, that hurts."
Trust me, honey, when it ain't as easy being retired as as people think it is, especially when you used to being
Moving.
mobile and
Oh, yeah.
and moving about and doing all this. Girl, you find shit to do.
Yeah.
I
Crazy
found
shit.
myself getting my damn borders retaped.
Oh my God, Margaret. Yeah, you got too much time.
Shit, let me tell you what. I told you I was designing that room, right? But I watched The Color Purple the other day and got
The new one?
an idea for my kitchen to have my gold pot set over where my oh my God.
You older than me, Lisa?
Uh
Hell, y'all live, y'all old.
see, my mind is over
Well,
here.
no. Dang, Margaret.
My mind is over here going through crazy. But I got a gold pot set. On The Color Purple, Whoopi had her pots up in the
Hanging from
air.
the
Oh, yeah. I like that. I like
Coming
that.
down. Okay, so I ordered the thing.
That's considered form style. Y'all know that?
Yeah, I ordered the thing that it comes down. You got a remote control to it. You can put your pot.
Yeah, I
I
saw that.
ordered that.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
I'm ready to do that. That's my next project.
Okay.
I would have imagined that you already had that though, with you being, a chef and cooking and stuff.
No, this is a
I would
new
have thought that
house.
you already had that.
This is a new house, so I ain't. This house is being renovated right now. I'm renovating. Ain't nothing in here how I would want it. I got a house that I have to start from the basis all over how I really want it.
Okay.
And that gives me something to do.
Right.
So That's just like my grandson's room. They both wanted a game room. They
Mhm.
want it lit up with their gaming PCs on each side, but they want the TVs on the wall to connect to their Xbox and to their PlayStation 5s.
Oh.
And they want them to be able to, I don't know, but we getting it together. But I got the lights and stuff done in their rooms. So we working on that, and they both got loft beds.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm working on me a outside movie theater for the summer.
Ooh, that's gonna be nice.
Girl, you remember when I had that big blow up thing outside? I don't even know where that thing is. I think it's at that other house.
I sure was ready to say send it to me.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna go over to that other house. I think it's in the garage.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Shit, send that to me.
I forgot all about that thing.
Cause baby, the way that they talking about the wire for it gonna be, hey, look, that.
You know,
But I'm gonna do it anyway.
I only paid $63. I think it's let me look, because it's still in my. Let me see. I got it off Temu.
Temu do got movie screens, don't
Yeah,
they?
that's where I got it at.
Let me see.
What is it? Inflatable.
Girl, Temu doing the damn thing.
Outdoor screen, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's $61.
What?
How big is it? Is it 84?
Yeah, here I'm going to send it to you.
Temu hit and miss, huh? Temu's hit and miss.
Yeah, I only Monica, I only need it for like 3-4 months.
Yeah.
Cause summer real short here.
Look, I just sent it to you. I'm gonna send it to you too, Michelle, so you can see.
Okay. I'm on that now. I'm on Temu now.
There it is, right there. That's where I got it at.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go. I got to go over to that house anyway. But I'll go look in the garage. It's somewhere in that house.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the projection, I paid for it. It was about $40.
That's it?
Yeah, I bought it at Temu.
Damn.
I was going to say something, but I ain't gonna mess with nobody. Oh, my outdoor TV bigger than some indoor ones.
Don't do it, so evil. Don't do it. Be nice. Oh,
It's
Lord.
the wiring for my sound system that's the expensive part. But the screen and the projector don't be that much.
You're right.
Okay. Whew.
See, but I hooked up the.
And then I gotta be conscious. I gotta be cautious of how much watts I get in my speakers because my neighbors, my HOA, don't play that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Lisa says, so evil, you messy. Ain't she?
Leave me alone. I can't help it.
Yeah, what was you gonna say? Something about the tablet?
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah.
I said my outside TV bigger than some inside ones.
And I want to be able to hook the gaming system up to it.
Yep.
And
Oh, well,
everything.
we had that outside too.
Hold on, y'all be right back.
What?
Yes. It connects. That connects to your the projector. It's got all the slots to it.
Mm-hmm.
HDMI, everything.
See, I gotta hear
Now
Rookie
my
Dick
son
talk.
here
Now
on
I can
leave,
hear
I'ma
the two of
have
you
him do all
bounce.
that shit. He gonna do everything but the wine. And the wine ain't really nothing but like 5,300, but still, that's a lot for 3 months out of the year.
Yeah, we had it outside. All that
'Cause during the summer and the fall, I sit in my backyard. I utilize it.
all that yard that we had out at that other house was ridiculous. So we had to do something. Even with the pool and the trampoline and the swing set, we still had so much yard.
That's something that I never really cared too much. I don't know why come I ain't never got the grandbabies no trampoline. But they got one at their own house though.
Shit, I had a big giant water slide in the backyard too. Okay,
That's
so
what that'll make me nervous because my grandboys run straight. They come straight through the house and run straight in the backyard and jump straight in the pool. And they, little boys.
Yeah, we had that. I bought that big water slide.
And I think putting the gate around it make it ghetto. I don't like that.
Oh, around the pool?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I had that mug done up. But uh the trampoline, I got the trampoline in the ground.
My son and my husband up in Montana doing a drop, and they say he got some stones that he bringing back from up there. Because when we had went up there a year and a half ago, and they no, it was last it was a year and a half ago, and I saw these rocks that was on this they was in the woods, but they was pretty. These rocks was so fucking pretty. I just had to have these rocks.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he say he got a whole damn pallet full of the damn rocks.
But
So that mean that I gotta have somebody put the motherfuckers out.
look, I tell everybody, if y'all got kids and y'all got a trampoline, put that trampoline in the ground.
Yeah.
Put it
We
in.
gotta have ours put in the ground for the simple fact that we have tornadoes so often. We even have tornadoes in the fall and the winter.
Yeah, cause I'm gonna tell you, if you got little kids that's wild, that like to flip and do it, them in the air on them trampolines, that little net shit don't be working half the time. And it's better for it to be on the ground because they have to tuck that net in the ground and it ain't going nowhere. You unzip to go in and unzip to come out.
I ain't putting shit else in this backyard though. 'Cause I don't need no trampoline. I'm not gonna get my big ass up there and jump on nothing. And they got one at their house. That's where it's gonna stay. Yeah.
This little trampoline, I'll be out there with them. I get my Miss D on from Bring It. You know how they say she gonna break her neck doing that back drop, that death drop.
Mm.
Uh-oh, who's that? Who is that? They went quick. Damon. Damon over there. Damon.
Hello?
Damn.
Huh?
Go to sleep.
What happened?
Wasn't you snoring?
Hello?
Wasn't you snoring?
No. No, that was not. No.
Oh. He's like, we heard some noise. It
No,
sounded
that's
like
my
I
cell
thought it
phone ringing.
sound like snoring.
My phone, something wrong with this phone. My phone getting hot, so
oh well, yeah, you better
it's
drop
probably
down.
making
You
sound.
got an iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better drop down and let it cool off. They say them motherfuckers can catch on fire. And it's staticking too. Sounding like you snoring. Ooh, wait, I can't wait for my stuff to get here. It is on its way. Said it'd be here between 1:30 and
I be so impatient. I be ready to go. Ready to do. I be ready to get started for real. And then my shit to get delivered.
I think I think I'm gonna give me some gold letters to name my room as a department store.
Oh, okay.
And put it on the wall.
I'm taking down my old vanity in my room right now. That's what I'm doing at this moment. I'm ready to give it to my granddaughter. And I got another one coming.
Mm-hmm.
Although Jay said he better not walk in this house and see nothing different. Don't change shit up.
I'm gonna put some gold mirrors up to match the gold on the rails. I'm gonna put some long gold mirrors on the wall so that I can stand there and look at myself try on different clothes. Now y'all know what this really means, right? This means I'm gonna have to go on a shopping spree. This is a whole new room. I gotta fill it up.
Yeah, that part.
I'm giving myself a reason to go shopping. I'm giving myself a whole reason. Where is everybody in the chat? Y'all
I
gone?
know I ain't gonna be able to I can't put nothing else in this motherfucker. I'm not.
She said I can't put nothing else. I told you I'm going room by room to do upgrading. I know those
the guy that came and put my damn chairs together for my bar in my closet. I'm going to call him and curse his ass out. I'm
what do
going
you
to tell
do?
him a new asshole.
What do you do?
One, the part where you put your feet at on the bar stools.
Yep, coming
They
off.
back. One of them backwards.
Oh shit.
And it's so, I mean, it's like minuscule, but yet at the same damn time, if I look at it and it ain't how I want it to be, it's a problem. It's bigger than what, the next person would think. And he put the damn thing down backwards. That's what I get for having a motherfucker. But I paid somebody from TaskRabbit to do this.
Damn.
And I think he should be able to come and fix this shit.
I'm going to get some robo toilets. I already bought them, and I'm going to exchange all my toilets in my house to robo toilets. Walk in the bathroom, they raise up on their own. Sure. Yeah. They heated seats. I don't want to sit down on nothing cold no more.
That's something I ain't thought of, twin. For real. Because if you think about it, that's more sanitary. That's more sanitized. They don't got to put their hand on the seat to lift it or nothing like that. That's real convenient.
Yeah. I saw them. I said, shit. They heated. Hey. I need it. Motherfuckers gonna come and be like, damn, I don't want to leave this bitch's bathroom. Where motherfucking seat warm?
See, that's something that I don't like. Don't make yourself too damn comfortable. I don't even like visitors like that.
But see, I hardly have people over to my house, so I ain't worried about it.
I wish I could say the same, but these motherfuckers in and out. Like there's probably somebody downstairs right now.
Shit, we ain't gonna party over here. I'm gonna take your motherfuckers back to the old house.
But the only reason I don't care though, for the simple fact that it can't be nobody but one of my kids.
Hey, Tamika.
See how it say Tamika Adams, hey mama, and so evil, and Margaret, and everyone in the chat. The gold mirror sound nice. That that lady didn't have that. That Tamika Adams after that last night.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't say that. It just had what she posted.
Mm-hmm. But yes.
I'm gonna find me something else to do with the kitchen in the basement. Cause
Yeah.
this is just a regular kitchen. It just got the stove, refrigerator, and minuscule stuff down there. It ain't decorated. It ain't renovated or nothing.
See, they ain't got the stove. I want to take this stove and put it at my other house and bring my other stove and stuff and put it in this house. Hopefully, I will have it done. But I'm telling you, Jamie, it's just better if you can. When I got the house, I like the house, but you always want to change stuff.
Yeah, turn
Like
it into you.
the faucets, in the guest bedroom over there has a faucet like CJ had at his other house, and it ran down on little marble like things. I like that in that bedroom, okay? But I would like the one that glows, that has the fluorescent purple and stuff to come down. I want that over in my bedroom. They don't have that one. I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't you put it in the master? Why the fuck is the master looking common? Hey, Latiska.
Hey, Tiska.
You got it common, so I'm gonna change out all the faucets. That's on my list, and I did put in uh the automatic shades and curtain openers
Hey,
in
Erica.
2 rooms. Hey, Erica, y'all missed the commentary early about Hallie and DDG and Dub and
Okay, I'm back now.
look, we got people coming in. Y'all better hit that like button. We need them likes.
This is something I just seen. Hold on.
What happened? Man, but they said Diddy looking bad in that courtroom.
Girl.
Soldier Boy, you a bitch ass nigga for putting your hands on Hallie, little nigga. Connie, if I catch you, I'ma beat the fuck. Ooh.
Oh my God.
He always trying to make his way into something. Now he gonna be saying he the first one to try to punk DDG.
He the first one to punk a YouTuber.
Oh my God. Whoo, Lord
But
Jesus.
hold on, I'm going to tell you like this, Soldier Boy. That is a Golden Globes glove winner. You don't want them problems.
You don't want them problems. Y'all better quit playing with DDG. Like he
You
a
don't
Martin.
want them problems. That boy is a Golden Glove.
Hey, Erica. Hey,
Been that since he was a kid. You don't want that, bruh. You can't even beat Bow Wow. Come on, bruh.
Oh God.
So let that go, Soldier. I love you,
Just
Soldier.
because, and then he talking about putting his hands on Hailey. Nigga, you better be quiet. The way that them girls was talking about you was doing them, kicking them down the steps and all. Jimmy, what's his name? Daughter.
Who?
Said that he used to drag her all through the
Alabama.
Jerry. Damn, who was that girl
Oh, I
daddy?
know who it is. I know it. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I'll tell you who it is. He's from Black Street.
Yeah.
What is his daughter's? I know her. I know her personally. She ain't been here in a while. Oh my.
And how daughter? Yeah.
Nah,
Is
it wasn't Aaron Howell's daughter.
That
It
was on Love and Hip Hop.
No, it's not Aaron Hall's daughter. It is
And they was on that couple show together.
Teddy Riley.
Teddy
That's who it
Riley.
is. Teddy
Yeah.
Riley's daughter, Nia.
Yeah. The way
I
that
thought
she
about
said
Nia.
that he was
Damn,
doing
how
her, he better
Nia?
shut his
Nia.
ass up.
Damn.
And she ain't the only one. You know, he just got his little dumb ass out of court a few minutes ago
What?
Yeah, he owed
for
that
beating
girl
on the
that $4
girl.
million.
Oh, hell to the no.
But yeah, damn, what Nia
Hey, that
did?
girl.
Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Yes, alive.
Audacity.
While working, helping me to yes, that girl. Nia Riley, yeah, but you know that's not really his daughter. He
Yeah,
adopted
that's
her.
his. Yeah, that was his ex-wife's daughter.
Yeah, but
He dogged her on growing up
Nia,
hip-hop.
she's still his daughter regardless.
Yeah.
But damn, yeah,
And on that that couple show.
yeah, because that couple show. That's why. Who was that guy that stepped in to whoop him over Nia? Who was that?
I forgot, but I know who you're talking about. It's gonna take me a minute because it's been a while.
Right, because he was doing some things to her in there, and that motherfucker was like, "You ain't gonna do it like that."
Right.
Dang. How the
Got
pot
the
gonna
nerve
call
to-
the kettle black?
Right.
Exactly. Shut your little frail ass up.
Not frail.
Boy, somebody can
Girl,
do.
he is frail. He weigh a buck 20 wet.
Somebody can do like this, and you're gonna be gone, blown away.
Lord have mercy.
Allegedly, they say that Coca-Lina got your nose wide open.
Hey.
Allegedly.
I said allegedly.
Soldier Boy better stop because he don't want to mess with DDG.
He really don't.
That
He
nigga.
really
that nigga-
don't.
Have you
DDG
seen
will
that
eat
nigga?
his ass up.
How you seen that nigga punch a punching bag? Boy, you better leave that boy alone.
This is not a little Bow Wow episode for you.
This ain't no verse battle.
And then the motherfucker, girl, you know he had the nerves to try to go after the game.
What? No, he
Trying to
did.
get some, you know, it was for clout.
For clout.
Because you know good damn well that he wasn't really trying to get up in no damn ring with the game.
Boy, your body wasn't bigger than his arm.
You heard me.
Shit.
Oh, Lord. I think
He
that's
crazy though.
I think this is just for clout too, cause
Yeah, it is.
You know. Anything for clout.
Anything for clout. Anything for clout.
He hop on anything that's trending.
Right.
Girl, I got these. I got my hair done and these little spiral curls.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to brush them out, and they just bounced. This girl curled some hair.
I gotta go in here and curl mine. Shoot. I didn't put the little rods in there last night.
You just went to sleep.
Yeah.
I've been walking around with my head looking a mess. Because I can.
Y'all know.
When I want to go outside, I throw on me a wig.
Press. Look, y'all know I cut all my hair off. And now my hair is back down my back. I be shaking. I be in here like shaking. Like, hey, see, you can cut your hair off and grow back. You know you got some good hair.
Okay. Let me see.
And it's bone straight.
Mine's going back retarded.
What?
The pills that I'm on, it eats my hair.
Oh.
Hold on, Michelle. Remember I told you I said I had a bag of. I was gonna send you the bag of Keisha K tea, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I found the bag. It only had one thing of tea in it. I said I ain't sending her this damn thing. I have to order her a whole new fresh pack. So I didn't tell you. I said Saturday. I ain't have nothing to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was sitting here. I drunk the tea and was talking to TT. I said, TT, my insides are coming out. I
Oh my
can't.
God. How is TT? Why come she ain't been in the chat lately?
TT is working her ass off right now.
Yeah.
Plus her daughter is graduating, and she is the room mother, and
Okay.
she got to get all this stuff done.
Right.
Do the picnic, the graduation. They going on a field trip to a amusement park, and
Right. Yeah, she got a lot going on.
her motherfucking ass go to bed at 8 o'clock. I ain't never seen a motherfucker go to bed at 8 o'clock in a long time. She talking about, I'm tired. She said, "Yo, I go to work, I come home, I have a Zoom meeting with the parents, and we doing this and this, that, and other." She said, and I'm at home really making. She doing the personalized gift bags, the T-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
We went to YouTube University, and her ass done jumped past me. I'm still over here on the press machine. She over there making chips and other shit now. I ain't even on in that lane.
I miss them days. Too bad I don't got everybody that was in high school gone.
Oh.
They all graduated, then I got years before my youngest grandkids go. Yeah, before they don't even get into, anything like that.
Mark, but time be flying so fast, it's gonna be here before you know it.
Mm-hmm.
What you agree to show?
Hold on, let me see.
Do you have a clean driving record? Did you know that you could pay as low as $39 a month in car?
Oh shit.
Welcome to TMZ Live. Harvey Levin here. Charles here. Boy, I got to tell you,
I love
today, Cassie Ventura testifies in the Diddy trial. Kim Kardashian testifies in Paris in the robbery trial. The Menendez brothers hearing is today. I mean, it is.
Y'all know the people that
We got
robbed
to
him
start
is like
with
they all
the
was
Diddy
60
trial
years
because
and older.
I have
Yeah,
to tell you,
I know.
Cassie Ventura testified, and if there's a word to describe the testimony the way prosecutors wanted it, I think that word is subtle, and that's not a word that generally convinces a jury. I'm actually stunned by what we've seen so far.
I will say that I think her testimony has been up to this point, and she is, as we are speaking, still on the stand, but her testimony has been gripping.
I think it's gripping too.
And it has been, you're right, subtle. There's been emotion, certainly, but it has not been
Haley is my
attacking
stalker.
Diddy.
Well, and look,
She's just telling
this
the
case.
story.
This case is about two things: proving force or coercion, and that's what prosecutors need to do, at least on two of the charges, to convict him. So I think this, Charles, is really interesting. This is just one exchange,
right?
But I think it's, it encapsulates how she felt about these freak-offs, which has become a centerpiece of the case.
Which she said today on the stand that she agreed to do it. She was sort of into it at first, and then that changed when it was frequent, too frequent for her liking, and that's when things changed. But there's a lot of talk about use of drugs before the freak-offs, and she
Remember, the U.S. attorney said that he plied these unwilling participants, these women, with drugs, which is part of the force and coercion.
Right. And she said on the stand that she took Molly, ecstasy, cocaine. She never slept during these freak-offs, which would last sometimes
10, 12
She
hours.
never said that he forced
that they
them in
mentioned
her
on stand, it
either.
lasted 4 days.
Yeah. So let's get into this. So this is
Let me
an
say
exchange
something with
about the freak-offs. And
let me say something about that right fast. I feel like, and I could be wrong, I don't know, wasn't there. I feel like she would do anything to please him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? She was head over heels.
Yeah, and she was his subservient.
Yeah. No.
And again, what the prosecutors need to prove here is force or coercion. And this is what, at least for me, it really struck me.
Okay.
This is a prosecutor. Do you recall all the freak-offs? Cassie says that would be impossible. Prosecutor, did you want it to stop? Cassie, yes, I was humiliated. I don't have those words then.
I didn't have those words then.
I couldn't talk to anyone about it. And she begins to sob. The prosecutor, did you tell him you didn't want to? She answers, yes. Cassie says, I brought it up gently. I didn't want him to just do it with someone else.
Angry.
Freak off.
The prosecutor, were you able to express your concerns to him? The defense objects, they rephrase it, and the prosecutor says, why would you talk to him gently? And she says, I didn't want to make him angry.
We're told by our physicians out there to feed ourselves.
I gotta remember, she was young. She was way younger.
Now,
so
yeah.
Go ahead. I'll let you make your point because I know what it is.
Yeah, I mean, my point is that to convict somebody of this, you have to show, I didn't want it. He forced me. He coerced me. And, you know, she's being, I think, honest here.
Yeah.
And she's saying, look, I didn't want to, I did it gently because I didn't want him to do it with another woman. I guess she was his girlfriend at the time. I didn't want to make him mad, but she's essentially saying, I was kind of backing off, giving him a hardline no.
Right. But the last part where she says, I didn't want him to be angry. Remember, and I know what you're going to say, that look, prosecutors need to connect these dots, but they've already heard testimony from the male dancer who said that he was present when Diddy slapped her. At the very least, he knew that Diddy had slapped her and that he was uncomfortable after that incident doing any more freak-offs with them. So, and then there's the video, which she said,
video or the freak-offs?
The hotel beating video, where this was after a freak-off, even though the defense says the fight between them was not about the freak-off or about her leaving the freak-off, but still, she was at a freak-off. And when she says, I didn't want him to be angry, and the jury is also seeing that, to me, that plays like force. Well, I know what you're saying.
I want to bring Derek in for a second, because Derek, when you say I didn't want to make him angry, that's kind of an anticipatory statement. It's not that he got angry, so I had to do it. It's in my head, did not want to make him angry, so I decided to do it. In some ways,
because she is already, at this point, I feel like she have already endured some type of physical abuse from him. You know what I mean? I feel like that's why she said she didn't want to make him angry, or she's seen how he reacted to other people when they said no or something. You know what I mean?
But that's only, to me, that's only partial, for the simple fact that if you already endured this type of behavior from him
or seen it done,
then why would you continue to, even put yourself in a position to where this is, you gotta do it. You feel like you gotta do it instead of saying no and then burning the fuck out. You stayed.
Look, she said that she had ran a couple of times. He came
and he came and got her. Yeah, he came and got her from her.
She knew she couldn't go nowhere because he gonna
she could have left. She could have got away from him. She could have got away from him for the simple fact that she could have went to people that was over him. She could have went to any type of, they got it's outreaches and stuff like that.
Where was the parents?
That's part of the reason why she stayed, because she was, responsible for taking care of her parents.
Oh, now it's making sense. Okay.
If a person is, I have had people that I know that were abused, okay? And we begged these people to leave, begged them. But these people in their heads have been so mentally abused and they're scared in
It's
their heads.
Stockholm syndrome.
what the person's going to do to them, and they done threaten to kill other people around them, they parents, their heads is
I've
so.
been through that.
I hear this story. And so, Eva, I hear this story more than often. Y'all know I volunteer at a domestic violence shelter. I
Right.
hear this story more than often. I know that women just don't leave after the first and after the second incident. And it's not, and they feel scared and they feel, obligated to their family members because they mother, like for Cassie's instance, her mother and her father lives was threatened. He went to her mother and father house and pulled her back the first time that she
Girl, you
ran.
almost made me spit out my water. What?
But
So they know that this girl was terrified when she got away and got away for good. There was no.
he used her albums. He used her music to get her back.
It's supposed to have been 10 albums and she only did one.
And she only did one. And after 3, you didn't have a second album. After 3 years, you didn't have a second album. I would have
He had a grip on
left.
her by then. He had a grip on her by then.
Yeah. Because he was dialing her up. He was, getting her publicity and all the rest of this type of
And
stuff.
what
She was a
movie
star.
that she was in?
She was a star just by being on his side.
On his side, right. Oh, God.
The same thing he did with Miami. He made Miami into a star.
Just by being on his hip. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, let's listen to a little more. Shit.
I'm not saying it's right at all, but legally, in my head, that may fall short of proving force or coercion.
It certainly is a more difficult case than overt coercion. Holding someone at gunpoint and making them do something is certainly a more obvious example of coercion. But this sort of softer kind where she was worried about his anger, she was worried about potential blackmail. She testified that there were other videos that she was worried he might use to blackmail her. These are also forms of coercion
And
that
that's
can be
a
used to
big
prove
deal.
that case.
That's a big deal. That if he did, and the prosecutor said this in opening statements, that they want to show that he told her that if you don't keep doing them, I'm going to release these videos of the freak-offs. That's coercion.
Yeah.
Can your dentures withstand the force of a golf swing? We're putting Nuvia's
And in that same,
24 hours.
on that same subject, she could be testifying to this because she is worried about her image. She is worried about the fact that she don't want, she don't want all this other stuff to get out and don't want people to think that she went along with it.
Right.
She got 2 girls. She got to.
Yeah, she got to clean that image up.
Oh, God.
That gets proved. I think his goose is cooked.
How do you see this as all that different of the circumstances when Harvey Weinstein was accused of rape, when women were in rooms and felt like they couldn't
Harvey is a
leave, even
lawyer.
though he wasn't necessarily holding them down? Those are forms of withdrawing consent and an inability to feel like you can get out of a situation.
Listen, the jury could say this is clearly force and coercion. They could say that. I know they could.
It is.
All I'm saying
And I
is
believe he did
I
that.
thought it was going to be more
Yeah,
direct
it's force.
than it
It's
was.
force because he
This has
blackmailed
been
her.
a buildup for a year now. And the way the prosecutor, when he filed the case, the U.S. attorney, when he held that press conference, it felt more direct, less
That
subtle.
there's going to be more.
Less subtle. And again, the jury may well say, hey, that's enough for us.
We should also say that she is still continuing to testify. We don't know what else is going to come up. But I also just got to say, like, the stories that, and this is the part where you said that it seemed subtle. It's like she was sort of telling the story of how their relationship worked, things that they did, people that they interacted with. It is just to hear her telling it is fascinating as a juror. I got to imagine they are all on the edges of their seats.
Suge Knight came up.
Suge Knight came up.
Knight came up in the middle of this.
Right. Cassie told a story about while they were in the middle of a freak-off, a security guard came in and said, Suge Knight is down the street at a diner, and that Sean jumped up, according to Cassie, and went to leave, and she started crying and said, please don't do anything stupid. She describes another night when she was told when they're walking into a club to hold a gun, and she was nervous about it because they'd been doing mushrooms and they were high, and she didn't want to, I mean, it is...
I want to say one other thing.
A gripping tale.
It's totally gripping.
Where's the
I
Jennifer
want to say one other thing.
Lopez interlude,
There
right?
are two of the three main charges where you need to show force or coercion. I just don't know how the jury is going to go on that. The third, but I will say, to me, the most damning thing is if the jury believes Diddy said to her, "If you don't continue doing it, I'm going to release these freak-off videos." To me, that's just flat-out coercion.
Yeah.
Extortion. And so that aside, the one count of transporting a sex worker across state lines for money, that third count doesn't require prosecutors to show force or coercion.
Right. That's
That's the count.
just a transaction.
He's going to have a problem with that count.
Right.
Remember when I said that they getting him trafficking,
to
and
be
somebody in
continued.
comments said that he was dealing with underage girls. No, that's why come I said what I said about them girls was over the age of 18. He was just selling cat. That's what he was doing. It didn't have nothing to do with child, nothing.
Damn.
And remember, a couple of months back, I told y'all Diddy is the pimp of Hollywood. He was a pimp.
Right. Oh, wow.
Hi, I'm Alyssa from Savannah, Georgia. Obviously, we're still in the midst of trial, but if it comes out that all the things Diddy's been accused of are true, I believe he deserves every day of prison that he gets and then some. I mean, Cassie opened the door for all potential victims of this man to feel as though they could come forward and speak about their horrific experiences. And even if she did agree to participate in the freak-offs at the beginning, the second she decided she was no longer willing to participate is the moment that things should have stopped. And to threaten and follow through with acts of violence and blackmail to try to force someone to do something that they no longer want to do is the definition of being a predator in my eyes. But all in all, I'm just hoping for peace for all the victims involved.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be, wow.
I don't know if I go so far as calling him a predator because, like I said, the women voluntarily put themselves in that predicament. Because as much as people want to say, oh, he did this, he did that, you got to know that them women put themselves in that position to be chosen. They was pick-me's. And they knew what was happening because if you in a certain circle, whatever circles you in, it's going to be talk. It's going to be gossip. You're going to hear women talking and all the rest of that type of stuff. You know what type of man this man is before you put yourself in that situation. And whatever go on after that, that means that you're volunteering to do this. And to the eyes of a manipulator and an abuser and a fucking, I guess you can say predator, they gonna think that this what you want. You like this. The same thing with them damn, y'all just know them Kardashian girls. The only girls that were yacht girls that didn't go for that shit is David Foster girls. Yolanda Hadid and all the rest of them girls. They the ones that was like, oh no, hell no, let me get the hell away from y'all.
Yeah.
It's a testimony here.
Right.
Okay, we're going to go to Paris.
Yes. When we come back, Kim Kardashian taking the stand in the armed
That
robbery
fucked me up
trial.
when I found
and
out
it
that they was
a
them damn
spectacle
robbers was
from the
60
second she
they
arrived
senior
outside the
citizens.
courthouse. As for what happened inside, we're going to be
And
joined by
pulling
her
armed
attorney who will give
robberies,
us the
girl.
blow-by-blow
That's too
of what Kim
much.
said and what the reaction was in the court.
Well, ain't none of them up under 60.
Right.
How much should good car insurance cost you a month?
That's crazy.
$80? $120? Nope. Try 30.
Kim Kardashian took the stand today. What a day
What a
we're
day.
having. But Kim Kardashian took the stand today as
Everybody
expected
gonna be in
in the
court in a minute.
trial of the 10 people who are accused of the armed robbery that she went through in Paris. Now, we all know the story. We've heard the details. But to know that she's on the stand and reliving all of this, this is her walking into court. Kris Jenner was there, Corey Gamble, and a few other people accompanying her into the courtroom. One thing that was interesting as she walked in, you can't ignore the fact that she is wearing a lot of jewels.
She's dripping in jewelry.
And that is definitely relevant to what she went through because, after the robbery, she felt uncomfortable wearing jewelry in public.
She didn't wear any for a time.
So it seemed like a statement.
But boy, she went through this in graphic detail, talking
Well,
about the
what do you,
terror
when Lorraine
of that
Swartz
night.
is your
Yeah,
mama's
she
best
laid
friend,
out
you
part
gonna
of
be
it. She said,
dripping
I
jewelry.
absolutely
Woo.
That's what's her name? Chris' best friend. Lorraine Swartz is Kim's best friend, and you know she the jeweler of all jewelers.
Uh-huh.
thought I was going to die. I kept telling them I have babies and I need to get home to my babies. He grabs my legs and pulls me. I'm naked and my everything is exposed. I was sure that I was going to be raped.
Dang.
And she went on through the being held at gunpoint and
Dang.
begging for her life.
So obviously, this was not a televised trial in France. We are fortunate to have Kim's lawyer who accompanied her to France for the testimony, Michael Rhodes, a big-time lawyer in Hollywood, and he is joining us right now.
Yeah,
Michael,
big
welcome
time
to
ain't the
TMZ Live.
word.
Hey guys,
He
nice
is
to be
the
here.
lawyer.
We're thrilled you're here, actually. Look, I got to start with optics. Kim was wearing jewelry that was impossible to ignore, and this case was about jewelry. So am I wrong to think this was a statement? And if I'm right, what's the statement?
She was being her authentic self. So if that's a statement, you know, I'll let you draw that conclusion. But, you know, as somebody who tries cases for a living, or did until very recently, I recently retired from my law firm. I think it's just important to be yourself, be authentic to what you are. And I think she pulled that off today.
The statement, as it read to us, and we're just wondering how people in the courtroom took it, it was basically her saying, I'm not going to let you, the people who did this to me, make me change my life, even though she did for a
She been
while.
said
But she
that.
wanted to make it clear that I'm still going to be who I am in this city where this horrible thing happened.
Yeah, I think that's along the right lines. I will say, though, that this event was a fundamental paradigm shift in her life, in the way she lived her life, from everything about the security apparatus, the loss of freedom, the sense of vulnerability, the security bubble that she lives in currently. So I would emphasize the fact that this was a very pivotal moment in her life, and it did change the way she lives.
You can turn any slogan or funny quote into a professional design in just minutes with one tool, making.
And obviously, so terrifying. Can you give us the anticipation of testifying from her? You know, was she nervous? Was she looking forward to doing this? What was her state of mind as she walked those steps into the courtroom?
It was a process for her to come to the
Like
conclusion that she should absolutely come to
senior
Paris.
citizens in
She
jail.
should testify live. The French authorities asked her to, and she decided on her own to do that. I think she felt that it would be a way of starting the process of closure of this event and what it meant to her in her life. As you know, she's very devoted to justice
Prison
in sort of
reform.
the general sense of the term, whether it be advocating for prisoners who have reformed themselves, advocating for people that are wrongfully convicted, trying to improve the justice system, trying to become a lawyer. So I think she was very comfortable in the end, but it was a process for her to get to the point where she could come to this point, testify live. It's a historic court, and you're in really close proximity with all of the defendants and their lawyers. It's not like an American court where you kind of have two sides of the house, so to speak. There's a dais at one end, and the three judges and the jury sits up there. But where you testify in the middle of this, you're surrounded by everybody. So you feel their physical presence around you. So in that sense, I think it's even more heroic than it may seem to your watchers who may not understand how intimate of setting this really is and how close you are to the defense teams, both the lawyers and the defendants.
To that point, Michael, we talk a lot when we talk about celebrity trials and the impact that celebrity has on people just in the gallery and certainly on the jury. Was there, from your vantage point, a visible reaction from people either in the jury or the gallery to Kim Kardashian, you know, one of the biggest celebrities in the world, most recognized, and her walking in? I would imagine there was some reaction from people in the courtroom.
I don't think there was the kind of drama you're describing in the courthouse itself, or when she was testifying. It was more the sense of excitement. There were people everywhere around trying to get a look at her, and I think it kind of recognized what this event meant for her and for Paris. I have to give Paris credit. They really put their best foot forward. We were incredibly appreciative of our relationships with the security officers in the court and the
They ain't put
accommodations
their
they
damn
gave us.
best foot
I don't know
forward
a
when
lot
all
about
they
French
had to
law.
do was go
Was
to a
she
nursing home and get them motherfuckers up out of there.
Margaret. Oh God. Oh man. Mm-mm.
Girl, for real, that tripped me out. That tripped me the fuck out. Like, I'm thinking, you motherfuckers should damn sure be retired from being doing jewelry heist. And they sitting up here. I'm just glad that they was now. But what I do believe, all jokes aside, that if they was younger, they probably would have killed her. I
Right.
think that because they were older and they were experienced jewelry heisters,
Yeah.
that they just took what they took and
Right.
went on.
Uh-huh.
They had some sympathy.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy though. Like, damn. Why they pull her clothes out? Hey, Sarah.
He was in a tub.
Oh. Oh, they broke into her apartment. I mean, her room.
Yeah.
or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
They
she was
broke into our
outside. Why I
hotel
thought she was
room.
outside.
She was in the apartment. They broke into the apartment. They came in. Remember, it was an invasion. They
Yeah,
came
okay,
in.
okay. Yeah, I kind of forgot about the story.
And she was in the tub. You heard her say she was butt naked.
Yeah, I thought they ripped her clothes off or some shit. Damn. Holy smokes.
That's why I believe when this case go on, we gonna hear that some housekeeper or something had something to do with it.
Right, right. Oof. Let's see.
Examined
And
by
that's
defense
one of the
lawyers?
things
Under
that
the French
triggered
system,
Kanye
it's
too.
more of an inquisitorial
Because
system. So
his
you have
ego
what's
was
called the
bruised
president.
because he
Think of it
didn't
like the
protect
presiding
her. He
judge.
felt like he didn't protect her.
Okay. Okay. Dang. Oh.
And y'all know he felt
He
like
sits in
when his mama died, he felt like he didn't protect his
Protect
mama.
his mom. Right, right. Oh man.
the middle,
Hey,
and then there are
Tasha.
two wing judges, and then there's a jury of
Hey,
6.
Tasha.
In this case, it's 4 men, 2 women, 3 on each side. And then there's sort of bullpen area in the middle. Harvey, you think of as the well. There are defense lawyers and the 10 defendants sort of scattered around the lectern where you're going to testify from. So in their system, the presiding judge examines her first fairly thoroughly. The wing judges can ask questions. There's also a prosecutor who sits in the courtroom, in this case, a woman. She could ask questions. And then there are what are called civil parties. These are people, think of them as like the victims. And it's really, in this case, 3 people. The concierge who was bound at gunpoint, Simone, her assistant, who was also there, kind of witnessed the events, and then Kim. And they have lawyers, and so their lawyers question next. And then all of the 10 defendants, through their lawyers, can then do what you would think of as cross-examination, but it's really very different. A lot of it is speeches, very long statements that they say into the record, presumably for the gallery or the other audience at large. And then they sort of ask a question, like, do you agree? Do you have anything to say to that? And it's much less of cross-examination the way we would think of it.
One other thing.
Have you ever seen the magic glasses that can see clearly without glasses? This glasses can not only...
Kim is famous now for taking up causes of inmates she believes should be freed from prison. And there are some people who thought maybe she was going to Paris and to testify to show mercy for these people because that's what she's done in the United States. That's not my understanding.
Let me interrupt you. Great question. But 2 of the defendants, and essentially a third through counsel, all but apologized to her in court. One man struggles to speak. I mean, he may have had a medical issue, and he wrote out a handwritten apology, which was read to her in court. She was asked directly about her willingness to accept their apology as part of a redemptive act for them, I suspect. And she did do that. She was very graceful about that and said, I appreciate what you're saying to me. You acknowledge what happened to me. And she talked about her work in the regard that you mentioned and said this is a balance between trying to be empathetic for people that are imprisoned or convicted and who seek redemption, and also advocating for victims of crime and victims of violent crime as she was.
Really fascinating to see how it all works over there. So what is the next step, Michael? She's done, this is just a single day of testimony, and how much longer do they think the trial will go?
So my understanding is, yeah, she's done. The next phase will be the testimony of the defendants themselves over the next perhaps 3 days. And then starting next week, there'll be sort of lawyer arguments, and there's quite a lot of that apparently. And then my understanding is there'll be a decision or a verdict reached something along the lines of May 23.
This is fascinating. We are so grateful, Michael, that you came on to download us because
sue these old men, because what do they have? You know.
No, she ain't. It ain't no suit. It ain't no lawsuit right now. They ass going to jail. This is a criminal trial.
Okay. I was just wondering.
that very different from the American system, but it was just so interesting to hear this. So thank you.
My pleasure. Good luck, guys.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Wow, that is, I was riveted by that.
Yeah, I mean, just to understand how it worked, and the part that she was actually gracious in accepting their apology. And I'm not saying this to say that she didn't really believe that, and I don't think she would have said it if she didn't. But it's almost like they played on
what she did,
what she's been doing.
They were baiting her to say, "Forgive me,"
and maybe it will lead to them having shorter sentences.
We don't know,
but
fascinating.
It's not going to be up to her.
Okay, we are going to take a break. All right.
I don't think I can forgive nobody that traumatized me. So I think she was lying when she said I forgive you.
For the Knicks' big win. They were just two of the famous faces. I honestly, I think the Knicks are challenging the Lakers now when it comes to celebs sitting courtside.
They may be passing them.
Yeah.
TMC's got every freaking thing. Big celebs, big stories, big events.
But he.
Commercial. What is it? What is it?
Navan is a business travel booking platform that slashes your travel costs. With Navan, employees...
He's a New York Knicks fan.
He's a big New York Knicks
fan. Yes, New York native. So they were sitting courtside, very happy, of course.
Party. Her and Stefan look so good together. She's smiling. She's out and about. It's good to see her out like that. Honestly, if I were at the Knicks game, I don't know about how much of the game I would have been paying attention to, because that celebrity row was packed between Kylie, between Timothy, between Cardi, Stefan. You had Jordan Wood, Spike Lee.
John Leguizamo.
Crazy. Like they were so many
librarian
celebrities
there. Susie Essman from Curb, Tina Fey. Gang's all there.
The gang's all there.
There's Tracy did not throw up. Did not throw up at the game.
All these celebrities actually mega basketball fans, or is this just an event that other celebrities are going to be popping out, showing up so that they have to show up too?
Most of the people they showed were I've seen at Knicks games typically. I don't know how much I've seen Tina Fey there. Look, I'm sure there's some celebrities who are going because it's the playoffs.
It's exciting.
And it was a big game.
By the way,
it's exciting.
I'm kind of done with the shame of, if you're not a diehard fan, you shouldn't be going to the playoffs. Playoffs are different, and it's
I love
playoffs are
Timothy.
different.
It
is a Kendall Jenner. Kendall was wearing gear. She had merch on.
You know why Kendall was there?
She's looking for him.
No. Kendall.
She looking for her
was
next
there
victim.
because Timothy wanted to focus on the game.
Damn.
And at least Kendall
she was
and
a
Kylie
distraction for Kylie.
Right.
Kendall, please come to the game. I'll get you a ticket. You just got to talk to your sister.
Well, no, there was somebody that I could have talked to. Kylie. Jordan Woods was there. Jordan Woods' boyfriend is Carl Anthony Towns. And after the game, her
and they repaired their relationship, right?
They're friends. Yeah. After the win, Kylie and Jordan met up on the court. They were jumping up and down, celebrating together. Timothy was right behind. So this was
the Knicks bringing people together. Oh, it's just warm fuzzy.
Wait. You're telling me Kylie and Jordan were on the court celebrating
After
Yes,
the
after the
friends.
game. Yeah, after the game, they were embracing each other,
Yeah,
jumping
they've
up
been
and
best
down,
friends.
screaming, having a great time. It looked like, and they were only 6 seats apart
Hey,
on
go,
the
New
front
York,
row.
go, New York, go. Can't hear you.
Okay. But back to my point.
Kyle is shaking his head.
Just
Kyle, the Celtics fan, is
everybody shames somebody. Oh, you're not really a fan. You're going to the playoffs. The playoffs are different. And if somebody wants to
It's
and
fine.
enjoy
It's
it,
fine. Everybody
fine.
get on board. That's fine.
Hey guys, my name's Joy Daly from New York City, and the couples was outside courtside for that New York game. Now, Kylie and Timothy, they looked very cute together, but I could not take my eyes off of Cardi B and Stephon Diggs when I tell you that is one fine couple. I couldn't stop looking at them. I am 100% Team Stephon Diggs, Cardi B.
Wow.
I want more of them.
All right.
Stephon Diggs.
Coronation is complete.
I like that. Stephon Diggs, Cardi B. I like
You
that.
guys, Devin wanted me to point out that the Kardashian sisters are kind of taking a side because Tristan Thompson is also in the playoffs and they're wearing so much Knicks gear and really showing up for the Knicks, but haven't really done anything for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Wow. Why we got to shame? Why is Cleveland catching
Why did they get shaded? Okay, we got to take a break.
All right. When we come back, one of the most interesting counts that Diddy is facing involves something called the Mann Act. His team has said this is a racist law from the early 1900s. And they're going to go after it. They're going to put the system on trial. Is that fair? Is that accurate? Is that the right thing to do? We're going to get into it with DL Hughley when we come back.
Okay, here we go. Because they didn't put Epstein
You
through
have a
that
car
shit.
and you have a clean driving record. Did you know you could pay as low?
What'd you say, so evil?
They didn't put Epstein through that.
Nope. Uh-oh.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. We have been saying one of the more difficult counts for Diddy's defense to explain away is going to be the one that's based on something called the Mann Act, and that is makes it illegal to transport someone across state lines.
A sex worker for
it could be anyone.
It could be anyone where they're making money for the purpose of prostitution. And
well, there's a prostitution
charge. There are two
and then
charges on this. So it's essentially hiring a sex worker or somebody to come across state lines. You pay them money to engage in what amounts to prostitution, which is sex for money. And for that charge, you don't have to show coercion. You don't have to show force. And in my head, that's going to be the one that he's most vulnerable to.
Right. And we know that the defense has said that this Mann Act is racist. It is a law that came into being in 1910 and was the reason for it was certainly connected to the end of slavery. But Mark Agnifilo, the lead attorney for Diddy, spoke to us about this for one of our Downfall of Diddy documentaries. Here's how he describes it.
Let's switch our focus to the government. In my opinion, I'm just going to say it the way it is. No friend historically of the successful black man. Okay, none. And they start making this case, in my opinion, as a takedown of a successful black man. We have reduced him,
And
not
it is.
everyone, but a large amount of our society, to being a monster. That should make us shake in our boots.
So they're going to present that, and they really did raise that in opening statements in somewhat oblique way, but they clearly are going to try to message that to the jury.
Will it be effective?
Is it racist?
Is the Mann Act racist? Joining us now to talk about it, a good friend, DL Hughley. DL, welcome back.
Hey man, how you?
Have you been able to catch up on any of the testimony that's going on?
Like anything from the 1900s, there are a lot of things that are racist, including, you know, the ice cream truck theme song, including the Star Spangled Banner. So that is true. It was not just taking somebody across state lines for the purposes of sex is the anniversary too. So I don't know. I think that Puffy's biggest problem isn't, and I think that, you know, like all prosecutors, they try to get the case that's going to yield them the best results. His biggest problem isn't that society thinks he's monsters, that they saw that video. So we could, put the legal system on trial, which there's no doubt that I'm sure they're going to have some level of purchase for that. That's going to score to some people to some degree. But putting the law on trial doesn't negate what happened. I mean, it doesn't negate what everybody else saw. I remember I was in Chicago when that video aired, and I remember there was a decidedly different tone once people saw that video. So I think that his problem, I mean, it's funny because I ain't trusted Puffy since he came up with Pizza Rock. Like, I'm like, well, wait a minute. Anybody that come with pizzas and vodka is up to something to me. But
are you considering getting dental implants?
There's a lot of dental offices
Damn,
that'll
Pete,
talk about doing
You know,
their teeth.
DL,
I think
DL is here often at the casino.
Oh yeah.
Him and Nelly, they play together.
Okay.
his problem is that so many people tell so many stories, and I think all these people who are coming and they're witnesses now. If you watched all that happen and you didn't say anything,
Right.
you weren't a witness, you were an accomplice. But there are so many people who are going to.
That's so funny. That's so funny you're saying this because I have been talking to people in the legal community. There are some celebrities, it turns out, that the prosecutors have suggested they want to call. It's unclear to me whether they're going to end up going to court, and I'm not sure exactly why, but they are scrambling right now. So it's going to be interesting
Thank
to
God
see.
I never went to one of those parties. And I never went to one of those parties. But I think that it's so many people with so many accounts, and they're monstrous. They're so even if
That's what I said about R. Kelly. All them people knew you was just as wrong as he is. Why ain't you in there? You know what I mean? Come on, make some sense for real.
even if you just saw the Cassie video, which was horrifying, I think he has so many people who put, because those parties were very popular. He has so many people. I just don't understand drugging people for sex. Like I remember, I got to throw. Remember when you should lie to get sex? Like Ruthie ain't got a damn thing on "I love you." So I never understood that part. But it was even when you couldn't go anywhere at certain times of the year without people talking about puppy bars.
So you're saying it's wrong to play the race card in this case?
I think ultimately that law, there's no disputing the fact that the law was meant like vagrancy laws, like you can deputize citizens, all those things came. But I think his problem isn't the law. It's obviously it's that so many people are going to put names and faces and acts to the things that he's done. They're going to fill in a lot of blanks, and it ain't going to be a pretty thing. So the Mann Act, I think that won't be even Cassie today that's a tough thing to get a pregnant woman with no sex, with not a lot of sexual experiences, tell stories. That's tough to beat.
Well, to that point, there's going to be a point in the trial, DL, when Diddy's attorneys get up there and say this about the Mann Act, to point out that it was used to convict Chuck Berry. It was used to convict boxer Jack Johnson. And now they're going after Diddy. Is there something to this? And this Diddy's trial is not the first time we've heard this, where that the man, the government, is always trying to take down a successful.
The moment you're struck with a powerful instinct to
rich celebrity black man. And
two things can be true. There's no disputing the Mann Act, but neither one of those cases, it was generally that they were dealing with white women, which was the problem then. It wasn't it wasn't a plethora of people. It wasn't dozens of sex workers saying a thing. So I think, to me, yes. But anytime you have a defense attorney, he's going to go after the fruit that he thinks will resonate. I mean, I think whether it's putting police on trial, the system on trial, the law on trial, and I think that there are going to be some people who are probably inclined to listen to that to some degree. It's just so many people saying that. It's going to be so many people.
I'm really curious on your take on this jury. So it's 8 men, 4 women. Half the men are people of color. All the women are people of color. Does it matter? I mean, people say, women are harder on women. And it's like, does that mean anything to you in terms of, foretelling what's going to happen here?
To me, I know that I'm more inclined to relate to somebody who looks like me and has some of my same experiences. But the truth of the matter is, black people send black people to jail all the time, and most people, black people who are in jail, were sent by black jury. So I think the fact that I know they're going to be able to be impartial, I know they're going to be able to render a verdict, and I know that it depends on how good I think the lawyer, both the lawyer and the prosecutor pick the people who, obviously during the voir dire process, they're going to see who relates. But I think Puffy's.
How you doing?
I think that video changed a lot. It changed a lot for him. It changed a lot of people's mind. And I think no matter what we say, I think they probably, I think the Mann Act aspect of it is not the most damning part of it.
Yeah. All right. Okay, DL.
But I wouldn't want to be him. Goodness gracious, it's a bad day to be Puffy.
Yeah, no kidding. There's been a lot of those.
Really does.
Man, let me tell you something.
All right, DL. Good talking to you, man.
Baby.
We'll see you.
Yeah. Oh God. It's
The
just
only defense that I got to say to that is that he didn't force them women to go over to the Cayman Islands and stuff. They voluntarily went.
Yeah.
They knew what they were going to do.
Well, I don't know if they knew what they was going to do, but
They knew what they knew what they was going to do.
All of them?
The same, yes, they knew what they was going to do. All of them. I'm telling you, Michelle, this is not nothing this is not forced trafficking. This is shit that girls got into. They knew what Diddy ain't put, if you went before and you go again, and the girls that went over there bought friends. About friends of their friend group, and they was going over there. So they knew what they was going to do. They weren't forced into nothing. These people wasn't R-word. They was going over there to sell cat. I'm telling you, Diddy was the Hollywood pimp.
What? Hold
This
on.
man, look, he set people up with wives. He did all this. This was like a voluntarily act. The only difference is that he was committing a crime because he was selling cat.
B-Dub said, y'all got to remember he was messing with that girl from the City Girls. She said she liked to get peed on.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this was about all that shit is voluntarily.
He was messing with Lori Harvey too.
Yeah. Lori Harvey, yacht girl.
Yeah.
You got to do your research on when I say yacht girl. You gonna see what I'm saying. These are professional Hollywood girls. They got a little status, and they go over there. They really going to try to get them a rich husband, trying to pull one. This ain't no, take a girl off the street and send her over across the seas. No, this ain't that. These girls got status. They known. They got, clout. I can see if they say he took a Becky, if he just pulled the Becky Lou from off the corner and said, you're going to take your ass over here. No, these are educated, affluent girls. They know what they doing or know what they going to do.
Yeah, I'm reading it now, Margaret. Damn. That's not a good... Jesus Christ.
They go to get them some rich basketball players, some rich real estate investors. They go get, corporate men. They going to get money.
B-Dub said, I had a friend that was in his video. Lucky he didn't sign him too. Oh. Lori was with his son, then started dating him. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And then if you think about it, it wasn't just girls either.
No, it wasn't. It was yacht boys too?
Yeah.
Dang. Woo. Damn.
Chris Brown, them, all them. He was hooking them girls up with men with money. Period.
Mhm.
That's how I told you. That's how Chloe got Lamar.
Mhm.
That's how Kim got Reggie.
Mhm. Wow. Ooh, I would like to hear Steve's favorite daughter freak off party. Huh?
Girl, that damn, and he's slum. He
Mhm.
probably end up next.
The fun boys be dubs. Yacht girls and fun boys. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, y'all, listen. I gotta get out of here because I got some things that I gotta take care of. I've been on here almost 4 hours, but I will be back on tonight, like around 8ish. I don't want to do the late ones if I don't have to. The later ones than 8. So yeah, we can talk a little more.
I'm
And
ready to go down here and get in this gym for a while.
yeah, I got some cleaning up to do around here. And yeah.
My ass. I've been in bed since 7. I went to sleep at 7 o'clock this morning.
You did? Oh yeah, you did say that earlier. Girl, ain't you tired?
Mm-hmm.
Take you a
But I
nap.
got I don't
She
do
said,
that.
I don't do naps. Oh God. Okay then. Well, I'll see you guys later around 8ish. Yeah. So,
All right, y'all. Travel light, everybody. Have a good
okay.
day.
All right, you too. Until then, you guys have a
Wait,
blessed.
it's a did you see what's in the back?
What? Hold on. What?
So evil.
Where's she at?
She dropped down.
What the hell?
Girl. Anyway, I'm ready to get my ass off of her.
Let me screenshot this and send this to her.
Right, I just did.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
All right.
Yeah. So I'll definitely see y'all in the next one. Damn, people out here cutting the line to get. Okay. Love y'all.